I can't wait for it to be like, oh, it's
And we
like,
are live.
oh, yeah, it's like, oh, I'm so much better now, and then Rail's gonna be like, nah,
Hey, okay, hello,
I'm in
welcome.
paradise.
Mhm.
Sounds about right.
Oh my god.
Well,
Well, yes. Being interrupted by intro 3 times by Niles, but it's okay. This is a fourth
sorry,
wall.
it's late.
Okay. It's all fine. But yes, hello, welcome to Actual Play Sundays, or what we've already dubbed the Super Robot Weekends because of Daggerheart and Lancer every other weekend. Woo. We are down for the drama,
Oh my
sparkle.
goodness. Really just went right for it.
Yes, drama. Yeah, but we're, oh my god, 15 sessions in, and finally we got the ball drop, the ultimate ball drop, the long con, the mysteries revealed, and I'm glad I got the panic of one of the players in real time. Yay. The perfectly
Wait, are
cut
we
screen.
actually live?
Yes.
We are
Yeah.
right now. Woo!
Hell
we're
yeah,
live.
Yeah, we're live now. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
So
boy.
we're gonna continue the what wait, my brain's like trying to reach the J trade. What Niles, I'll just say, what Niles has registered the soap opera, the soap opera shall continue, and I shall pass the floor, pass the mic, pass the stage, yeet it over to our lovely GM Nero to walk us
Yeah.
back. What the hell happened? And all we know
Indeed.
is that everybody is just jaw dropping from that reveal cliffhanger. And we are waiting
Right.
2 weeks now.
Yes.
Someone has
2 weeks.
been panicking for 2 weeks, totally not
Yeah.
naming anyone. You know. So yeah, walk us through it.
Okay, great. Welcome back, everyone. So, last we left off, the Chained Ravens have finally made contact with the local resistance force, or at least the rescue, or the refugees of the city in the Nabonil Coliseum. After mingling with the locals, figuring out that there are a lot of tensions between the different castes of this populace, and they have to figure out how to get these people out of the city without being destroyed by the roving drones that have been set up by pirates. In there, they met a little child, one of the Albatross squires, Scott Wyndham, who is a former patient of the doctor. Wait, forgot what's your. I have too many names now. Hold on. Hi, yeah, Dr. Camry.
Brain shift
I
to
have, I have like, I have like 4 or 5 different versions of you guys. Ugh, especially you and Vetra. But yes, so Dr. Camry met one of his former patients, Scott Wyndham, who again is with the Albatross now, a squire, a knight in training, and along with his the knight that he's accompanying, known as Mollymock. However, as the loyal wing arrived to talk to, okay, gotta remember this name again, Colette.
Yeah.
Sorry, it's too many names, man. All right, Colette. After meeting with her colleague, she revealed herself to be none other than the mother of Rayla.
Dun dun
So totally not
And
missing
now-
a point that somebody knifed.
And
Rayla.
now I shall throw it over
Ah, fuck.
to Vetra, not Rayla, Vetra, as we move to.
Ooh. So juicy. So juicy. That should be you.
Even has her own banner.
Oh my god!
Dun,
The amount of
dun.
time.
Hooray!
This is going to be good.
Absolutely
Take it away.
amazing.
I wasn't mentally prepared so quickly.
I told you after the recap.
Yeah, I completely forgot it was like after the recap.
Okay.
Um. Uh.
You can do it, man. Random bullshit, go.
Yeah, random bullshit. Go. Let's go with that.
Go ahead.
An unknown desert.
random bullshit.
What was the planet again that we called it?
Oh, you didn't name the planet, so that's why I put question marks on there. So you can name it however you wish.
Rayla doesn't even know the planet that she was on, so. An unknown planet.
You could just say it's an unknown planet. Yeah.
Yeah, an unknown planet. Over the vast desert and the lands, the hillscape. Just peeking over one of the hills, Rayla is looking over an outpost that Union has set up as a sort of section off, or a toll gate in a sense, or a forward base of operations, keeping an eye on them, tracking how many numbers there are and their movements, who comes in and out. There is herself hidden amongst the sands, and another one who's keeping an eye on her, as her mother is ordered to. With certain movements going on, and with the heavily armed units of the Union, Rayla had the thought in her mind to, if she could use them to escape this planet, escape her mother, escape the group that she's a part of. As those thoughts ran through her head, she started shifting on the sands which was not usual for her, and the one watching her noticed. We're gonna move to sort of the vision from the soldiers down at the base of operation, as they hear gunshots in the distance over the hills. 1, 2, a bit of time, and then a third one. And as they prepared their weapons and got into formation, they see a person stumble over the hills above, stumbling down the hills and falling at the bottom of the sandy dunes. And they come across Rayla. With bruises and cuts across the body, and a bullet wound in the side. The only weapon in her hand, a pistol. They removed the pistol from her hand and any other weapons that she had on her, and dragged her to the outpost. And any that went up top saw the the bloody remains of the one that watched over her, with a bullet in the head and another in the chest, and a large amount of scuffle or indentations throughout the sand above to pertain to a fight that happened above. Rayla would open her eyes in the outpost set up by Union. To a man she's met before. I can't read that last name. Oi, Savage.
God damn it! So many. I'm triggered with so many.
A man by the name of Pip.
Let me get my let me get my accent.
Okay.
Good morning, mon chéri. Look, he just died. Okay, I have to have a little bit of a send up. What brings you here out in the middle of nowhere?
My mother's crew ordered to watch over the outpost.
A runaway, eh? Well, I don't know what argument you had with your mom, but you can't stay here.
Take me to Union, take me away from here. I don't want to be a part of the Blood of Knights.
You decide if you want to roll something to convince him or not. What would you be doing? Yeah. Again, this is your story. I'll react appropriately.
I can give information on their plans. What they already know of is...
Well, in order for me to help you, why don't you give me your name, child?
I'm Rayla.
Okay, I have now taken your powers away, and we are now back to the present.
I am violently sobbing. I am violently sobbing internally. Ah, Rayla, my wish could be you.
Okay, so back to the present. Again, as Molly Mock reveals herself to actually be Elizabeth Kalshukri, who is the estranged mother of Rayla. She had that flashback, and as she comes back to the present, how is the rest? Because I think everyone except Nonnery claims the fact that she looks like
Yeah, pretty much.
Rayla. Yeah. So how is everyone else reacting? As she's still talking to Colette or Fleur at this point, discussing like what happened, basically bringing her up to speed. So while they're talking, what are the rest of you doing?
Well, Niles is just approached. Hi, I'm Niles.
You're gonna interrupt their discussion. They're started. Oh,
No, he would be polite this time around after the
Okay.
talk of, I guess, manners, or what was it? How to start a conversation with nonnery, I think.
yeah. I think you guys talked about that. So
Yeah, so he's gonna try it out, so he's gonna wait. But he
Okay.
would probably be one of the first to say something.
okay. How about the rest of you?
Anyways.
Mm, hmm.
Yeah. Well, okay. How about not? I shall move along, and we'll see what happens.
I mean,
Reactions, immediate reactions.
immediate reaction is like it's first disbelief, as given the previous conversation I had with a certain someone. It's like, is the universe fucking with me?
Uh-oh.
Her momentary what do you call this, fatalistic philosophy kicks in. It's like, is this the universe coming to like? She doesn't say fuck me over. It's like, is this the universe talking to me? I could have sworn I saw Rayla walk the other direction. Who is this person? Wait, is
And
Rayla
to
in the
answer
room
your-
actually?
To answer your question, the universe is screwing with you. Hi,
Oh.
the universe.
Hi, I'm the universe.
Hello, universe.
Okay.
They look at where Rayla is. Is she in the room actually?
Rayla is
I would've-
She
invisible.
was invisible. She was tailing you guys, and she was using her stealth suit to like literally not be seen. So,
Okay. Can
Yeah,
it be
and
like
they,
just for
unfortunately. Oh, sorry.
No, can it be just a dramatic moment, like wherever Rayla is standing, like she's looking at the direction where Rayla went, but it's
Yeah,
like she's
just the
making eye
doorway.
contact where just for dramatic cinematic, it's like she's looking directly where Rayla is, but doesn't know she's there. But it's like looking back and forth, like it's obvious, like the doctor's putting two and two together in a confused look, like, and she's like maybe looking at invisible Rayla, but not realizing she's looking at invisible Rayla somewhere.
perfect. It's a perfect frame. Okay, so Molly Mock then turns towards the rest of you and says, "Ah, hi. So you're the Ravens?" And she looks at all of you because you're just standing there, if I remember correctly. You were greeting everyone, bringing in some of the other refugees. So yeah, she turns to you, your group, like your the five of you standing there, and she says, "Hello. Thank you for helping out, Fleur. I am the loyal wing Molly Mock. Pleasure to meet all of you." She extends her hand towards. Actually, she does not know who the leader is, so she's just gonna extend her hand to whoever's closest. Who would be the one in front here?
It's,
Nonnery. I shoved Nonnery up front.
what? No. Like if Niles said hi, he's probably in the front.
Yeah, hi!
Oh,
Yeah. Okay.
He'll shake their hand.
Yeah.
Well, where, like, he is in his Bogart armor, so he's, like, shaking their hand and, while his
Okay.
helmet's down. He's like, hi!
If
Nice to meet
Nonnery is
you.
beside me, can I just go like nudge them? Like, sorry, do you recognize who this is? You sure Rayla went out, right? Like, I immediately like really hissed, like, Rayla, like Striker went out, right? They hop in the same direction. Why? What? Is this a doppelganger? I like hiss this under Nonnery, like.
Yeah. Go ahead. We'll get to Niles in a little bit.
Nonnery!
Oh no.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Hear it!
Man down.
Wait, Notary is just going, oh man. Like, really? With that reaction?
No. I'm trying to process what you're doing to him.
Okay, I'll give you time. I'll give you time to think about.
It's like, oh man. Here we go.
Okay, so you're pushing him forward. Niles is
No,
already there.
I mean not
he's,
pushing forward.
yeah.
Elbowing. I'm elbowing, like nudging to get your attention, and I go like, "You saw Striker leave the room, right, and go the opposite direction. Why is there a doppelganger here? Who's this? Do you not like? My eyes aren't messed up, right? This looks exactly like I trail off. Notary! Oh! Tell me I'm not crazy!
Yeah.
Oh,
you
Doc, you're having one of those episodes again, aren't you?
Oh, blissfully oblivious. Love it.
Oh, you.
That's how you're gonna play this.
Oh, I'm gaslit now. I'm
I
gaslit.
mean,
I'm
he literally does not.
I know exactly.
recognize.
Just amazing. Love it.
I'm gaslit.
Love it.
Now I'm second guessing myself. Like, I
I mean,
I'm like, and then the Notary like, the clear distress on my face would be very visible to this Molly Mock individual.
Yeah. So as she shakes Nads' hand. Oh, hello. Yes. So you are the Ravens, is that correct?
That would be correct. I believe our leader is. He points at Leo, correct?
Yes.
Yes. Leo
We
would be like
designated Leo as the leader. Yeah. That is her leader. I'm Niles. And you've seen the Noah friend Fleur. They're a great
Yes.
friend.
She's part of my Machteba. So she's been pretty helpful. Okay. What do you know so far? And let's I'll bring you up to speed as she continues to like move forward and goes to the the war room, the impromptu war room that you guys were in earlier. Rayla, she's about to pass through the doorway. Are you gonna stand there?
No, Rayla's already started walking away from the area. Like she really didn't want to be in the same area as her.
So,
Activate stealth field.
yeah, good thing you're invisible. Okay. So, as she leads you guys towards the again impromptu war room here, Scott bounds up and just like hugs her like knight, his knight. Let's see, hold on, let me refresh who that is. Once again, that's Scott. Don't want to open the wrong thing because there's a lot of people now. What happened? Oh, there we are. There he is. Yeah.
The
He immediately
A
hugs.
child. Yes.
Immediately hugs
Child warrior.
Molly Mock. Says, "Hey, welcome back, Molly. I mean, Sir Molly Mock. It's okay." And then Molly then goes, "It's okay, child. I think we need to talk with these people. You can just go and help out some of the others that might need assistance. Some of them are really roughed up." He goes, "Sure. Aye. And then he runs away. And she looks at him very, Oh, should I push this button? I will. Mollymock looks at Scott running away and has this like wistful, sort of motherly look in her eyes.
I wish I had a child.
Oh no.
And then it
No, you don't.
and then it goes away, and then she's like a bit more businesslike and says, if you would," and motions to all of you to get inside the war room already. So,
I walk in stride by Molly Mock, by the way.
ooh, okay. So what? Oh. And then as all of you file in, I do want to know then, Rayla, where are you right now? Do you want to join them, or are you still doing the recon or whatever?
She is not going in that room.
You can only avoid your mother for so long.
Yep. No, she's probably headed back to Distant Echoes to like hop inside and just let out some stress, like bit of hyperventilate or something like that. While she kept her cool over there, she's just not gonna hold out for long on holding her cool. So
Okay.
Who is Rick?
Excellent. Okay, so now that you're in the war room, let's say Mollymoth immediately goes, okay, Ravens, I've been briefed a little bit from Fleur here about your capabilities and what she seems to hold you guys in high regard. But it seems like you don't have as much information as we do. Bring me up to speed with what you know, and how much info are you gonna give
All of it.
this albatross
Oh.
person?
Oh
I mean,
no.
me. I'll give all of it.
Okay. Give all the
Unless
information.
anyone stops me.
So you have.
Oh.
Yeah,
Like,
information of what
how are
you.
you?
Yeah, what
what
you
are you
guys know.
giving
I'm
it
just
exactly?
yeah, I'm just wondering if you're keeping anything back as far as like what you know, not necessarily your capabilities and whatnot, or who's in your ranks, but just like everything you've learned so far when coming here. You know, the drones,
like
the fact that
I'm doing an actual like sit rep basically, like
Yeah.
everything. What the mission is, blah blah blah. Yeah, like what we've encountered. Like where the Black Gale is, because that's our main means of extraction at the moment.
Oh, perfect. Okay.
Yeah. So the whole 9 yards basically.
Excellent. She then goes, great, also have an exit plan. And you say the Union is waiting up there, is still up there? There's still a fleet on the darker side of the planet?
Well, the remnants of the fleet, we. But as of the moment, they are incapable of helping us planet side.
That is a problem. However, I do have a plan, and it will require us to go to the Spire. I believe you mentioned one of your agents had already been to the Spire?
Like if can I first about the
That's why I was gonna
No,
ask how much
no,
you would
the moment-
reveal.
no, the thing is, if the moment like when one of the agents, because the doctor is like, oh my god, if Fleur's gonna say anything, I would actually go to Fleur, grab the wrist before she utters Striker's code name. It's just like giving that momentary pause, and then I look at Leo like, I'm sorry for the intrusion.
The agent's name is confidential, unfortunately.
Wait, I just
No.
want to know then. Wait, before that, I want to know, does Fleur know that, or has she realized
But put
anything?
two and two
by
together?
Yeah.
Yes,
I want to know.
will be able to put 2 and 2 together.
Yeah.
Okay, fantastic. So go ahead, Hiker.
I look at Leo, asking with my face, do I have the go signal to say what I need to say? And I hope I'm not crazy. Look at Leo. Do I have your consent, leader?
I'll give a bit of a nod. In return, not saying too much. It's like, yeah, something's going on.
Yeah, I immediately go, you are aware, at least the majority of the people with the chained ravens, correct? You got as much of the information?
Yes.
Of us?
Mostly just call signs, your mechs that you're used to.
Exhales. She's gonna
I'm gonna need you to roll some.
roll what?
What's the
What am I gonna
closest thing to like a deception or stay cool. Yeah.
Yeah,
stay
okay.
cool.
roll?
How does it go?
No,
Okay.
it's
And I'll leave it to you whether you want to give yourself accuracy or difficulty on this. Like how nervous you are.
no, it's not nervousness. It's a protective corporate mode because it's like there's a reason whether Rayla says it or not. There's a reason she went away on a mission and how Rayla reacted the way she did. It's like Doctor clicks on the corporate side of things. There's a reason why Rayla kept things personal and never told the group. And out of interest for the group, she's trying to protect Rayla and the group's interest. So it's corporate mode. So I would say it will be a +1 accuracy because this is corporate Doctor at the moment.
Go ahead, roll that for me. We'll see what the dice gods say. Oh, the dice gods are favorable to you.
In our favor.
So she doesn't recognize what your intentions are at this point, or whether you're hiding something or anything. She takes it at face value.
Yeah, it's just like how well, it's like, I will just immediately ask, how did you actually get to this planet? May we know of if there are any other further affiliations or other groups that we have to be wary about?
Oh, good question. We got here via our Albatross ships. We were dropped in here. It did take us a while to get inside as well, but that ship has already evacuated with some of the refugees here, but it couldn't carry too many of us. I have the rest of my team far away, and I decided to stay here because we are going to be using the Spire for our exit strategy. And since you also have a ship, 2 exit strategies are better than 1.
Mm-hmm. Like immediately it's like brain right like the doctor's brain right now is like, you know what would be good right now? A good intervention right now. So it's like perhaps given what we do not know exactly the details that the agent has, I think it would be better for the agent to give it to you personally. Regarding the fire.
Oh,
Okay.
I'm sorry.
I can't.
Leah will look at the doctor like, oh, what? Oh boy.
Like, and then it's like, hey, look. Would that be alright? Would that be alright?
Of course. Again, we're here with the same goals. We're trying to get these people out. Yes, you can give me whatever your agents. I believe Fleur here mentioned their name was
Alright,
Striker.
back.
Okay.
I kind of want to know a little bit as well because I don't think I clarified it. Rayla, was your call sign already Striker by the time you ran away?
No, she didn't actually have a call sign before then.
Perfect. You were just a pilot. Okay, great. So yeah, she says Striker. So yes, you can have them bring their information to me later. I can give you what we have now. She takes out this disc of some sort, places it on the table, and there's like a 3D image that kind of floats up of the city. It looks like, and she points out to the spire. Okay, so, and then basically zooms in to see that there is a road that travels from the Colosseum here because it is also like a center of entertainment. So it also goes to the spire. And again, if you remember, the spire is connected, or basically it's kind of in the middle of the city and has a bunch of roads going towards it. One of these roads is connected to the stadium. And then she goes, we'll take or our original plan was to have all the refugees travel towards the spire, where Scott here will, or where Scott will open the gates and move us somewhere safer.
Wait. Wait, can I understand this correctly? This albatross is letting the squire get into the spire where there are turrets, to open something. Am I understanding this correctly?
I think you also, I believe it was mentioned inside the spire, there's like nothing.
Inside the spire, there's nothing.
Yeah, the things don't go inside the spire.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's safe
Maybe.
to get a kid.
Maybe. Maybe's a good answer.
Yeah, well, currently at the last time you checked, yeah, it was safe. I'll just say that. Things can change, depending on how you
Oh
do
my
things.
god! I'd say like, you sure you can only send the child as the squire just for that?
Oh, not to worry. Won't be leaving his side. But he's the only one who seems to be able to open any of these gates, and I'm not entirely sure why. But never look a gift horse in the mouth. We'll let him do his thing, and we'll figure that out once we're all safe.
What do you mean?
Since you already all know that the Spire was a gift from the Onyx to try and bribe the Federation into joining their little like empire, but ever since ever since the Federation went, we're keeping neutral between you and Union, this spire, which used to be I believe you know that this is like a firmament hallway, right? Like that was mentioned by the doctor, or the Onyx doctor you have, that this was a hallway, and hallways are essentially instant teleport places.
The one thing I want to establish is like the kid somehow has that ability, because I think it was only one character who knows that they have a weird aura thing.
Oh yes,
Not
Niles is the only one
everyone
who
is-
saw like a golden light,
So
almost
so
like
the
a
doctor-
halo.
The doctor is confused. She's gonna assume that it's hacking. We have a hacker right here. Points at Niles. Like, what does the
Wait.
kid have?
I wouldn't say it's hacking. The way Scott describes it to me is, he says it's a
the
flood of
thing.
emotions takes over him, and he has to rein it in and make it do what he wants. But he has to want it. I can't explain it either. You might want to ask him for details, but again, usually we're just going to use what he can do and make sure that he's safe while we're fighting these things.
And we've seen this done before by the child. You have. I hope you understand. I fail to grasp why we're allowing a child to get into an Onyx Spire to work on a teleport based on feelings.
I think it's rather capable. I've seen it. The thingy. He
Look
does
at
the
Niles.
hand.
I look at the. Okay, explain. Specialist in the group. Do explain.
Me?
Yes.
Yeah, Mollymoth does look at you quizzically when you say you've seen it. Seen what exactly?
So, I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, you're the one who brought it up.
Yeah, so he's like,
You initiated this.
yeah, so Niles would be like, okay, so when he does, I guess, the thing, I guess I sense it as well.
Oh.
I don't know if that's something special among others.
There's a look of concern on the doctor's face. Is this child an NHP? I could swear I handled a human child.
Yeah, if you remember,
Yeah.
you would know whether it was human or NHP. So
Yeah,
no, it was definitely human the last time you were taking care of it.
Yeah, there was an internal panic in the face, like dread Marcel style of like the.
Yeah.
And
was just
Niles is
another
just
like,
being
oh
an
god.
innocent little guy saying, "Oh my god, that's so cool that he can do that."
Okay, so that means and then
Uh,
he then goes.
I raise
So
my
you-
hand.
Yes.
Pardon, but if we do have inquiries about your squire's capabilities, perhaps it is prudent for us to bring him into the war room. If Niles can sense his powers, perhaps we can have a demonstration.
Yes, type. Good idea. Okay. And then she almost reaches for like a her sorts, and then radio silent. Okay. I'll look. Scott. He should be near the other kids, refugees, and have him come in. Actually, Fleur, why don't you go and get Scott for me and continue discussing it here with the Ravens. No, I'll continue discussing this with the Ravens.
Do you have a location on where he would be?
Yes, just look for the ones that are most wounded, usually around like the eastern wing of the stadium. That's where we've set up like a small triage center. But he should be there.
Will do. I shall leave. I will look for the kid.
Okay, so now for the rest of you. Yeah, again, she still has this 3D image, and actually turns towards you, Doc, because I don't think she answered your question completely yet. And she does go. And as to your question regarding whether we've seen this happen, yes, we've used it multiple times, actually, and that's how we've gotten most of the other refugees out. In fact, it takes a lot out of Scott, but we give him plenty of time to rest beforehand. So, and since you're a doctor, you can make sure that he doesn't push himself too hard.
Yes, I would like to do an initial checkup for the child just to make sure. I mean, he was my patient in the past.
Oh, wait, are you the doctor that he keeps talking about?
Yeah, I did give that sheepish smile. Yes.
Oh,
He was my first patient, actually.
you made quite an impression on him. It's the reason why he eager to join us in the first place. It's a small world, and of course, albatross, ravens. We kind of a bird theme going on here. Must be must be kismet.
Huh. Small world indeed. I turn to Leo real quick and be like, do you think while we're talking about specs and plans that we can get the agent that was responsible with Spire to speak with? Because like I know that Leo has the more pull rank to get Rayla out of a situation, not me. So I actually like, Leo, please get talk to this person.
Oh,
'Cause, you know,
if you need to
Fire.
find your other agent, go ahead. We can. No, whoever wants to go, you can go. I'll just. We'll talk strategy. The rest
I
of it.
will be right back. I will go to try and find our agent.
Okay, great. So Leo leaves as well. So again, it's just the view now. Technically 3, because I think Link will just will go back to Hilda and do some maintenance and other stuff. So the 3 of you are now left here with Molly Mop, and she also goes, "Okay, so, okay, Rayla's gonna be our Rick, so we'll see that later."
Okay.
Look! I just said we had a hacker specialist. I was trying to
Yeah.
put it more logical, and then somebody just went, "Hey, I saw sparkly whatever shit." I'm like, "Ah, shit!"
I saw emotion.
She brings all of you back into like the hologram thing, and she asks, "So, I believe you mentioned ship, the Black Gale, was it? Is out here?" And then she expands it. It's your ship. Distance from the stadium to your ship is farther from the ship to the spire. So she said, "How could just take everyone to the spire, but they already know that we use that occasionally. We've at least used it 3 or 4 already, so we might be waiting. Could also just
there-
play for the.
There's an Overwatch already in that specific location?
Oh no, it's just the drones talk to each other, and you kind of have a experience on this. That the hover tanks will do like a to call for backup.
Yeah. That actually happened earlier when one of our friends ditched us with her invisibility cloak.
Yes,
I remembered it differently. It was more like one of our friends ran ahead without saying anything.
I mean, a car alarm went off.
Just a lot of snipes here. The sniper isn't even here.
Current, but Niles would obviously like provide, since he did get to scan like the he didn't get to scan the main one, but he scanned like the weaker ones, I believe.
Yes, I believe you only got the. Yeah, I think you have it in your.
Yeah, we scanned the weaker one.
Yeah, the Ixodita, the ground-based one. You were not able to scan the hover tanks.
Yeah,
No, you only met one. Sorry, the hover tank.
Yeah. So I sadly wasn't able to scan the main one, the main adversary, but the lesser ones, I guess you could say, we were able to scan it, and they can be manned, and if taken the time, hijacked. Didn't go well for me and Link. Where did Link go? He was just right here.
Yeah. He pieced off.
Yeah, like Niles gestures behind him where Link was, but there's no one there. But they do, in fact, communicate, and they're rather easy to take care of. I threw a few grenades, and it was able to take care of them.
Oh, yes, they're not very. They're more useful infantry. They're not really any match for our tech. Mechs are a bit beyond them, but even if they are significantly less strong, they are also numerous. That's how we
Well,
an issue. We gather all of them in one place. I don't even know how many there are exactly. Seems like their numbers are replenished every time I'm out there.
do you think there's a factory nearby?
It's possible, though pirates could just be dropping these things in. They're not terribly complicated. Could just be throwing like prefabs of these things, letting them just run around.
I mean, a simple car alarm was enough to get their attention.
Indeed. Are very sensitive to sound, not just sound. You get the idea. So,
You know, I was just looking at the map, because I don't have anything like strategic-wise, but Niles is thinking if we were able to cause enough sound to attract most of them to like go to the specific one spot in the city to try to figure out where the fuck the sound is coming from, could we evacuate people, like all of them?
it's very risky.
But
Again, even with our superior technology, or superior mechs, they could still swarm us to make. And then, as she says that, let's say Fleur and Scott come in.
Permission to come in.
Formalities here. Please. And now Scott is here. Hi, you. Yes, you need or something?
Hi, if ever, I'll need to do a, standard physical examination for you later. But for now, I kind of point over to a friend here who wants to understand that thing you do with the spires.
Hi. Uh, yeah, I forgot. Did you guys introduce yourselves even?
Yes.
Like with name?
I
Good.
don't. No, Niles. If we have it, Niles is gonna be.
Alright.
Hi,
I
I'm
mean, she
Niles.
already knows our code name, so
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
Or
fine.
Drifter.
You already know your code names, but I
But
don't know if you ever. I don't know if you introduce yourselves by your actual
No.
names. So
No.
no, you'd only be known by your code name, except for Niles,
Yes.
Hi,
who
I'm
to
Niles.
himself as
Womp
Niles.
womp.
Yeah.
Well, Niles is the exception, as
Yes.
always, so.
Everyone, he doesn't know better. Okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
good.
He would so easily lose his name to a fake.
Also, that's not even your real name. That's a
Yeah.
new name you got. Doesn't really matter at this
He
point.
thinks
So yeah,
he's a real boy.
yeah. So
real boy.
I forgot. You're supposed to be. Yeah. What look like again? You're supposed to be like a regular adult male, right? Or
Yeah, regular
teenager?
adult male. Fleur actually made pixel art of like his head recently.
oh, okay, great. Okay, so
It's so great.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
shout out. We're gonna have new overlay later on to when we have everyone's pixel art. Woo.
Wow, I
Let me go grab it and send it in the chat. Well, there you
really did well on that.
go. Amazing.
Ace- You picked up a sprite so quickly. So jealous. Alright,
Or
Going
yourself
back.
a lot.
so going back, in terms of hi, yes. What is it that you need from me again?
So-
You want me to just
It's so from you told me to ask Molly Mock here on how it works, but they don't even know. It seems.
Mm.
You said
Honestly,
it's something with emotion.
yes, I don't either, but I'm when I touch these things, I seem to respond. Yeah, if I want to go somewhere really badly, it takes me to the closest place that has another one gates, usually outside the city.
So this isn't off planet. This is somewhere on planet, right?
As far as we, and he said, and goes, yes, most of them are on planet, but have had occasions where, since we don't understand this technology quite yet, sometimes we do on other uninhabitable planets, and we have Albatross. We have our beacon set up so we can get them. Farthest they've gone, thankfully.
Let's see. Can Niles roll something to figure out what it could mean? And
Oh
how
no,
it's gonna- no.
this is outside of your realm for the moment, so I don't know if you can. You could make a guess, and I'll tell you whether you know.
The power
It
of
feels like it.
friendship? No,
Yeah,
no.
you believe that. You can believe that if you want, no problem.
No,
You can always test it later. So
So,
yes.
what is the current plan at the moment when it comes to evacuating all of these civilians?
Well,
I
I'm looking
understand that
past-
we will be using the Spire as our main source of extraction out of this place.
I don't have to rather not make any executive decisions myself. So I would like to ask for Ian as well. I think we should use the spires still, but there's also a more reliable way of escaping, which is your ship. How many can it fit?
We can fit everyone, but it would require the ship to be, well, refurbished quite a lot, especially on the inside. Unfortunately, with the situation, of course, with drones and pirates going to essentially pursue us as we take off, We cannot guarantee that all 1,300 lives will be, well, in one piece, so to speak. There will be casualties.
Not have any casualties. Who was it? Leo,
Between-
you off to get some, right?
Yeah, Leo.
Because you're
Uh,
back now.
Yeah, I'm back.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you were out to get someone, I believe.
I went to go find Striker.
Yes. So we'll say, as you know, some of the discussions about plans and whatnot. So you were Striker. Rayla, how good are you, or do you let yourself be found? Is the question. You're invisible, so you could decide whether you're. You can just see Leo. Yeah, Leo is now just walking around. He's probably trying to like contact your comms or something, but you've turned that off. So.
I would probably unstealth and actually speak with him.
Okay, right. So, Leo, as you look at Rayla, you don't find Rayla, but she finds you.
That sounds so ominous.
Yeah.
Like that's fucking Yandere style.
Alright, go ahead, Rayla.
So what's the plan, Leo?
Well, first, you know that person.
Yeah, that would be my mother.
I can see why you didn't want to be around, I suppose. Well, you need to talk to her about the information you have gathered.
I mean, there's not really much. It's just nothing in there. Panels that need handprints into them.
Sounds interesting. Don't you think you should maybe speak with her at least?
Am I taking an order here?
Oh shit, no. What am I supposed to do?
You could view it like that, yes. So I don't want there to be any problems when the mission starts. I hope you understand.
I understand.
Okay, do you make your way back immediately, or are you gonna drag your feet up, Rayla?
Is there anything you want to talk about before we go back, though?
I mean, there's a lot I want to talk about. None that we have the time for, and you already know most of the story.
Yeah, I suppose so. Look,
I'll keep my hands away from the weapons unless really needed to.
understood. I will have your back, though. Or, well, I would hope that we have your back. She is currently an ally, though, and I would not like things to get violent. I'll just put it that way, I suppose.
Alright.
Alright, let's be on our way then.
Will do.
Great. So, as you guys make your way back to the wall, again, we'll continue the discussion on the your plans. So, yeah, she does say, again, there are a lot more. Last time you tried to go to the Spire, so dangerous to go there, even though it's a shorter distance. if we go with your exit plan, might attract too much attention with our size. Not entirely sure what we should do. Could split up, but I don't know how we. I don't know if we should go with if that's the case.
Might I suggest a distraction then?
Oh, of course. We'll make plenty of distraction. You can see her eyes light up. She says distraction. We still need to know whether we can take all of these people to one place or the other, split, and what the distribution is going to be in the first place.
I advise we move as one. If we move in two groups, that's essentially dividing our force in half. That also provides them more avenues of approach and attacking us.
Agree. These people are talking. I want to know then, Niles.
We need other people to lend their total war shenanigans in this plan.
So, if we move this one, that also means a lot of their main forces will take us head on.
I was thinking about you going to. We're still talking to Scott, I believe.
Oh
right?
yeah, I'm talking to Scott. Yeah, he's like, I was just talking to him. It's like, so, I guess when did you start feeling? When did you realize you could do it?
Exited Union space out here in Frontier. I had like inkling, like had a connection, some sort with some of these Onyx machines. Yeah, I just went to one and it just lit up when I touched it.
Niles is gonna like quickly like on his little slate like doodle like a mech and then like specifically grab like the like a really dark color and like draw little circles and mechs. Do you know what these are? The dark spots.
I think so.
Have you encountered them?
Not as far as I no. And he does look confused. Because you drew a mech and then like a dark spot.
The dark spot.
Like what you see. Yeah, it's very well rendered because bot. And you captured it like pretty well from how you would see it. But Scott doesn't seem to recognize it. His brow is furrowed, trying to like figure out what it is you're trying to show him.
Someone said that because I was told that this was from Onyx attacks, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so he would say, well, this, like, he would basically relay what he was told about, like, these dark spots being of Onyx origin.
Yeah, unfortunately, I don't really know much about that kind of stuff. Again, I'm just a squire.
Well, Niles, like, gives, like, a slight smile. You have a lot of potential. I can see that.
Thank you. Does that anime thing where he scratches the back of his head, like, all embarrassed and stuff.
I think you can do it.
Oh yeah, I think you mentioned something about a light?
Oh,
What was that about?
Here, hold on. He draws like a stick man. And then like the whole like what Scott was doing before, and then like the light where it was. I saw this.
I don't know what that is either. And you draw? You said stickman, so he does not recognize. I didn't realize the fact that it's him that you're drawing. So he just
he'll like draw, like he'll add details, yada yada yada. It's like this.
What is that supposed to be me?
I get. He tried his best.
I don't know what that is. I don't see anything when I try to touch the Ionic stuff.
Huh.
I just kind of feel it. I just
Feel
let that guide me.
I might try it sometime if I can see it.
You could. Have you tried it before?
He shrugs. I guess maybe. I don't know.
Oh, There's two of us that might. That he brings it up to Molly and goes, "Ooh, Mollymock, Sir Mollymock. I think Niles here can do what I can as well."
Oh.
She goes,
Let's hopefully he'll try.
Any kid.
then he looks at you, Niles, says, "Is this true?"
Niles doesn't know. He shrugs.
Yeah, that's why. He's because you kind of brought it up that you might have done this, so the kid's gonna ask the
So
adult
he
in the
doesn't
room.
know. Yeah, it's like two kids asking the adult. Do
Yeah,
you think I
exactly.
can do it? If
I will immediately, like, if ever, like, when that's like, well, it seems, like I said, Niles is a new addition to the group and is well specialized with tech. It seems that it's very common for some children to have some sort of effect over tech. There might be some correlation. It's no coincidence. Two young boys.
Because I believe he's an adult and he looks at.
Two boys.
I'm a child.
Yes.
Niles
I'm
Wise
not
will
a
be
baby.
wise.
No, literally, Niles says, "I'm not a baby dog."
No, I'm not saying you're a baby. You are my child. No. Turn.
I mean, I know that Scott's a bit younger, but how old are you supposed to be? Looks at Niles.
I will give whatever. Like, I will like look at the like say what's on the paper, what's on your database, and what's on recorded.
What's on the database again?
Well, you guys decided to do that. We did not give it like a specific. So,
What
how
was
old
it?
you put it.
What was it, Hiker?
And I'll just say you put 18. You just turned
18?
18. Yeah, you
Oh.
just turned into an adult there.
Yeah.
Okay. Apologies. Older than I thought.
You know,
What I missed.
some generational kids they points out the Gen Zs who kind of look old. But some of them have, you know, growth spurts. Some look older than their years. You know how it is.
Genetics.
Okay. There's a correlation. Young boys, at least within their age range, have some influence over the tech. It's no coincidence.
You're also talking. I'd rather have you roll for that, because you're trying to.
I am panicking. I am trying
Yeah.
to sell something. Boy,
Oh,
wait,
you do
do
not
I roll?
have that. Just roll a d20 for me.
I was about to say, stay cool.
No, this is a
Stay cool?
This is probably some sort of like.
can I
Trying
can I use a
to-
charm? Can I use a charm?
Stay cool.
Like using
No.
my doctor
yes.
knowledge?
Is there
Sure,
a bonus
sure.
for staying uncool? That seems to be the docs thing.
Yeah,
No,
go ahead.
Shut the fuck up. Trying to use my doctor knowledge
Yeah,
here.
go ahead. You can
Don't
use your.
me, Rob.
Oh, 15.
Okay, yeah.
Not bad. So yeah, so she kind of says, "Huh? Okay, you're the doctor. I guess you know better."
Yes.
Okay, well, I
Ah.
think so. We have two of you who might be able to manipulate.
It
that
would be prudent
gives us-
that.
Oh, yes, no, sorry, go ahead.
To have a number 2 man to help him out.
Yes, that would be helpful. Okay, I think we have some sort of plan. Although I will need, in case you haven't noticed, these people aren't exactly best friends. Some of them seem to hate each other for no good reason. Do you think you could wrangle up who should be going to where, how we're supposed to do this so that they don't kill each other?
The cat. pass.
Give me a bit.
Yeah, and
Yeah, the
as-
pass system. Mm.
And as she says this, I'll say, Leo, you come in. Who's coming in first, Leo or Rayla? Leo, you're muted. Is Rayla also like?
No, I'm here.
My bad.
Alright.
My bad.
So, yeah.
Leo would be coming in first.
Hello. She catches your eye. And
Sorry
as you
about
enter-
that. Wait.
Yeah, no
We're
problem.
back.
Great. And as Rayla comes in, Rayla, are
She-
you pulling your face, covering your face?
No, her face is revealed. She's just taken the orders of Leo.
Okay. As she makes eye contact with, or as Ma makes eye contact with you, you can see her kind of this easygoing expression, because she hasn't pulled rank on you or anything like that. Even though she might be more experienced than all of you combined. She makes eye contact with Rayla, kind of scrunches her head a little bit. Her eyes go up, looking like she's thinking about something, and then her face just goes paler than she was earlier, and just starts staring and
Oh no.
My
kind of,
actions of my consequences.
just like stops in her tracks as you and your mother now lock eyes with each other. What do you do, Rayla?
What information did you need from me? I am Striker.
Wonder if I should roll something for your mother. I know.
Roll.
I'll roll a
Roll.
D100. Actually, no, you roll a D100.
Oh.
Rayla, can you roll a D100?
I will just give a heads up. If any NPC rolls against Fletcher, there's usually shit that happens. I hate it.
Yeah, 29. The composed figure that you were talking to, the one who was... She's not necessarily... She wasn't leading the conversation, she was info and like guiding it someplace. As she sees her long-lost daughter, she suddenly just looks like she's shut down of sorts, and seems to just like back up a little bit, and because now this is canon, the power armor that she's wearing kind of like is like a seat as well.
Oh,
So,
God.
yeah. Look, Floor did this.
It's
so
armor
I will
lock.
say, because Floor did this before, I believe.
Yep.
It's now canon. So I will say that's canon for all Albatross armor, that they can
Man.
act as like a seat as well.
This thing's got a lot of options.
Yeah. So as she sits down, she looks like she's sitting down in the air, like air squats or something. She just like eyes are just wide again. Pale is super, face is super pale, and she kind of breaks eye contact with Rayla and kind of looks down a little bit and looks like she's about to be sick, kind of like what I am right now.
Oh no.
Yeah.
I would like look, I'm gonna check on Malimok. Is she emotionally fit to stay in this worm? If I need to roll a read the situation, I will do it.
Yes. Do that, please.
Man.
Yeah.
16?
Oh my goodness. Okay. Yeah, no, I don't think I was actually to give you more accuracy or whatever. It's clear she is distraught. She's
Okay.
shocked.
Okay.
Whether or not that means she can't lead this or she won't be able to fulfill her duties, that's, at least in this moment, you don't see that happening. But you know, Albatross, you guys are you guys can you guys have been like training stuff, so you think you have the opportunity to get her out of it.
Before I use that training, I would lean down and whisper, Mademoiselle, if you think it is prudent to take this outside, I advise you to do it now.
Can I interject to
Yes.
Colette, where it's like, because like Doctor did suggest Leo to bring the agent here. It's like, I think it's better
This
we all
is
leave
intervention.
the war room. Like we should all
Everyone else leaves.
Yeah.
and leave the two.
Yeah.
I kind of tapped Colette lightly that like we should leave the two alone.
I defer to Mollymaw. Would you prefer I stay here or leave with my group?
I think I need. Yes, I think I need the room for both of us.
Understood.
And Nonary, you don't know why there's such tension in the air.
People look the same.
I nudge, I slap Nonary in the shoulder like, God, I told you,
Alright.
told you, I told you.
What do you mean you told me? Whenever you talk, it doesn't make any sense.
I feel gaslit again, but like clearly, I'm like I was just like, Nonary, you are the biggest idiot in this space.
Alright, so the rest of you go out and yeah.
Alright,
Honor-
alright, I'll join you for
Nonary and
lunch,
Hiker are just like
dinner.
bickering a little.
I'll stand by the door outside, of course. But I'll put the helmet on this time.
Yeah.
So as everyone leaves the war room, Rayla, you kind of have the floor.
Okay, are you two rolling initiative now or what?
Well, there's no initiative in this. So you guess first
Who gets
dibs.
to say the line first?
Well,
Who throws down?
So,
I-
so everyone is
imagine if it-
everyone is out of the room now.
Relax, everyone. Rayla,
Yep,
yes.
Yeah,
we're
I
out of the.
Everyone's
'cause
out?
Yeah,
Really
no one's
pulled out
putting
their
them
gun.
outside to let the public hear the discussion. She like the doctor and you
Everyone
learned
steps
the-
out, suddenly two
Yeah.
gunshots.
No.
Oh wait,
and then
before
a
that,
third.
yeah, Scott does ask, what's going on here?
I immediately pulled the. I was like, just a bit of catching up.
Huh? Okay. He looks at Mollymaw, quite concerned. He's like, okay. And Mollymaw gives the same look to him as well, before turning her attention right back to
It's our
Rayla.
adopted child.
As the doors closed, Rayla, I forgot. You said you'd have your hands off the weapon, but did you bring it in here?
The
And
weapons
you're
are
still
still
your stealth suit, right?
I still have my stealth suit on. It's not turned on. The weapon is to my side. My hands are above the table and everything like that. So I'm assuming since this is the war room, there's a table in the middle.
Yes. It's literally right between the two. Now.
Yeah.
And actually, because no one turned it off, there's still this like floating map of the city, and every time it like kind of like spins around, you get to see each other, and then it disappears behind some buildings, and then see clearly.
Can I turn it off?
Yeah, you reach forward, turn it off. Now you're face to face, no filter, with your mother.
So what do you need from me now this time, Mother?
But I can't make that sound too as loudly. But essentially, she gulps, really, like loudly. She goes, I didn't realize you were here.
No, because the Union kept my information hidden.
Yes, I realized that. How have you been?
Let's see, still looking for father.
Okay, as you mentioned, wow, you really are laying it on. Bring myself out of this first. Yeah. So as you mentioned, see, yeah, you can see in her eyes she is like, no, she's, oh, damn, how am I supposed to describe this? I'm making the face, but I can't describe it.
How the
I
tables
would
have
say that
turned.
yeah, there's an image of like, she might have dreaded this conversation for a while, and she just hangs her head and says, I didn't mean for that to happen.
No, well, you're the one who ordered it to happen.
No. I said, take both of you back. Hold on. You know the name of the that other guy, right? Or did I not give that to you
Pip.
from your flashback?
Uh,
I forget.
the
Do
other...
you know the name? Yes, the other one in that flashback. Do you know the name of that person?
I don't remember it, it's been a while, sorry.
Okay. If you don't remember it now, I won't remind you.
Okay.
Go back to the VOD. No, I made... you don't know his real name, but she mentioned now Kozui. I told him to bring you both back through any means necessary. Both of you. She does, as you mentioned, you also mentioned the father, so she does get... Actually, I want you to roll a spot for me. With 2 difficulty. Because you're blinded by rage.
Yep, that's fair.
Wow. The dice really... Wow, the dice are...
The
Dice are
story's being
amazing.
told.
Oh my god, Rena.
It's so perfect. You barely catch it. So, yeah, and you're too angry at this, and you start reminiscing about that night. That what you don't see, I guess the audience here sees, is that Elizabeth does have like a tear warming in her eyes, but she immediately, as you start reminiscing, that she sees that you're not paying attention, she immediately like wipes that up away and turns towards you again and I know it's a bit too late, but I'm sorry.
Sorry doesn't bring people back. And
I
as far as I know, he's still alive.
She kind of perks up. Says, "Live? How do you know that?"
Why should you care?
That's fair. But if he's still alive, and if there's anything I can do,
If he's still alive, I will find him.
yeah, she starts like standing up, power up, kind of flows with her and says, "I know you can't trust me, but you can at least trust the Albatross. I can give you access to their resources. That should help. she waits for your response. There's a pregnant pause between the both.
We can save that talk till after the mission is done. On whether or not I still...
She then goes, I think your friend should be in here. Whatever briefing we have for the mission, don't you think? And she makes a loud noise to call for leave. Where's the You're literally outside the door, right? Guarding it?
Yeah.
I kind of wonder now, but again, you guys are... The players are nosy bastards. I don't know if your characters are. Are you guys
Clear would
like? Are you guys posted up on the door, like listening in on any of this conversation? Or are you actually?
No.
I don't know if you're doing the anime thing where
Is
everyone's
Nah.
just like ears
I
are
get-
on the door.
No.
No.
It's Scott. No, who was?
Nonor is being confronted by a hiker, so no.
Yeah, and,
Is
and
the
I'm dealing
squire
with shame
being
and guilt, and I'm like telling Nonor, that's his mom or relative or something. Mom, clearly mom, but younger. I like, do you not see the resemblance? The face, like I'm fighting Nonor.
Yeah, okay.
There's no-
What's the squire doing?
How does that
Oh,
matter? It's like we're just working together, right?
You don't understand. Like you see the guilt on Doctor's face. I just told Rayla that he's just like I told Stryker they were just chasing off ghosts, and I was talking shit about his parents, and now his mom shows up.
Her.
That
No,
kind of
that's
sounds
usual.
like it's your fault, though.
It's not my fault. I was. Yeah.
Ooh, yeah. Hold on. I did give her stats. Hold on. Let me pull up the stats because I did not think it would. Now I was gonna wait for a combat encounter, but let me just see.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I made a. I gave her stats in case you guys wanted to like down.
Oh,
We're throwing down now, I guess.
what the fuck?
She actually has a plus.
emotional throwing down.
Hey, like
God
mother, like
damn it.
daughter. She also has a spot +6.
Hey.
I guess I did this. I don't know if I did this before I knew you were gonna max out your spot or
So
not. But...
gunshots was inaccurate, but we're still getting them hits in.
Oh my god. The
Just
dice,
like
really
your
don't,
daughter too.
the dice really don't want both of you to have any closure. So, no. She does not.
That's so funny.
Wow, it's the dice
Both
is
of them are
like
just too emotional.
Fight, combat.
oh my god.
And before everyone can come in, and she actually does start to relax her stance a little bit. As she hears everyone coming in, she mentions one last thing to you, Rayla. What it's worth, you seem to have made something of yourself. Not much coming from. I am proud of you.
Wait, you got cut off.
Did I talk too softly? Okay, we'll do. Okay. Okay. If Rayla does not respond, everyone comes back in.
I cannot wait for you to come.
And yeah, there is still a bit of tension in the air. You could cut with a great sword.
I'll do it. I'll fucking do it right now.
Okay, so everyone comes in. He's still a bit confused about why both these women were like here
Win.
by themselves.
Sorry, bro.
Uh,
Adult talk.
Yeah, so everyone's in, and Rayla, I believe you're just gonna give what you saw while you were scanning the while you were on top of the spire. You were on top of that spire, right? That's that's where you were, like scan. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, you did catch some of that. Good. Yes, I think this matches up with what we know so far. And you said your ship could handle everyone, but that would be too dangerous. Not rated for this many passengers.
We. The unfortunate reality is if we are pursued, which we will be, by the Onyx or the drones, the Black Gale will have to perform evasive maneuvers, which will, of course, unfortunately, probably break some bones on the survivors. At the minimum.
How many can you take safely?
I look at Leah. Sorry, pimp. We only planned to take everyone unsafely.
Yes.
I tried to do safety protocols, like but everything's an Oshka violation. I tried 2 trips, but it might cost me death. I would bring that up actually. Like we tried to think of the safest route, but it
thought
would
it
cost 2
was
trips.
like
I
500 or
believe.
so.
Okay, let me just open this up again. Yeah, you.
'cause it was
Technically, the crew is 44 minimum team, so you already have you're already kind of crewed up. There's 12 decks, and then the only like staterooms or the rooms that people are supposed like the cabins that are safe would be like there's only 26 of those. That could again, you've seen your rooms. Your rooms are huge because they are staterooms. They are made for luxury.
Right.
But it also has safety on it. Obviously, you don't want your guests to be like splattered on the walls. So there, yeah, that the staterooms do have like the crash couches as well for emergencies. So theoretically, you could fit like 100 to 150 safely
trips.
if they're just like. It's just safety is your concern. I believe we had a number of maybe 300 to 400 last time. Unsafe travel. So like roughly half of that would be safe.
That's a lot of trips.
Would be.
Well, if we have 2 exits, do we need to make that many trips?
Well, the problem is, as again, I would like to reiterate this point. If the Black Gale leaves, that also leaves it vulnerable to being pursued.
Okay.
If the spire works, and they realize that they cannot pursue the spire, all resources will be diverted to the Black Gale.
How fast is your ship again? And I believe you gave her that information. So
Yeah.
it says, you could time it. I'll send out. We'll send out a group of refugees. I'll myself bring them to your ship. Have Scott with you. You bring the rest of them to the spire and have him open up a gate, hopefully off planet. And he looks at God and says, I sure I can control it that well?
Are you positive? This is a yes or no question. You need to be absolutely sure that you can control it.
Jeez, okay. Putting pressure on this kid.
I'm putting pressure on the kid, dude.
Yeah,
I will.
what the hell kind of... That's not charm at all.
Can I do
hell
like,
no.
Can I do like a counter? It's like I believe in you. You can actually do this.
Okay.
I immediately
Little
look at
sandwich
Colette
method.
like,
Hold
I
on,
will,
hold
I
on.
will Colette.
Yeah.
Like
Hiker, you
like
go first.
with Colette, like going like I look, give that look on Colette, like that is to go about it. But I understand that we have to make sure that these people, if we're using this kind of ancient tech, we'll make sure that they appear on the other side in one piece. I think we need more than just the child. We need more power than that. Make sure. I look at Niles like, you think you can do it, buddy? like motherly pressure towards Niles.
No, the pressure's like, no. Did you just direct all that pressure onto me?
Look at that.
Redirected.
Look at that.
He was like, you can do it, buddy. Oh no, I can't do it.
I like how we're trying to divert the pressure in the room.
He's gonna be like, well,
Untested, by the way. You have no idea whether it's whether Scott and Niles have the same thing.
No, untested. So he's like, well, he looks around the room trying to put the pressure on someone else.
Just passing
Where's
the buck
Lee?
here. Someone
Where's,
take initiative.
Well, if
Yeah.
that's the case, if they're both unsure, I advise that they both work together.
Yeah.
Molimok, if Scott is coming with us, then I assure you that he will be protected. How many Albatros Lancers do you have?
She does say, she kind of is a bit reticent. Usually she's more of a, she's open, especially when it comes to like wartime stuff, but she mentions my squad. There should be 6 of us, and Rayla.
Daddy.
You, I don't know that the Knights weren't really that big, but the inner circle would have been like 7 people, roughly, or 8 maybe.
No.
So you have some idea about who the other. And,
shit.
Did the Blood Knights just become Albatross as a cover? Who knows?
She says, but yes, you could take a lot. It's just getting out of the city. If we're out of the city, it should be easier to not get spotted. You said that that she mentions I forgot, like the Union fleet is again on the other side of
In the Navy.
Yeah, the Union Navy is on the other side of this planet, like directly opposite of the Onyx fleet.
Can
So,
I
if
roll
you
a
just
spot
guess-
check or insight check of some sort if she's like focusing on the Union and where they are? Because it does
Yeah,
does
go
sound
ahead,
like
read a
she's trying.
situation. I don't know if you have that.
No. It's so,
Oh no, that's a different thing. Spot is more like
yeah, I know.
physical stuff.
That's why I asked
So
if it's
no.
like spot or inside or something like that. Yeah.
No, it would be. Yeah, no, it would have to be like read, but you don't have that. So just roll a d20. And I don't know, are you still super angry? You can decide how many difficulty you take on it. I'll leave it up to you.
It's not anger driving this. It's more of like this is for concern on other parts because I don't know if she's trying to get information from us specifically on where the Union is, or if she's like out of trying to get it for the other side, or if she's actually trying to know where it is so that they can actually get the people to safety.
Okay, good. Go ahead.
So it's
Roll
just
that d20 for me, and you decide whether you difficulty on that or not.
I'll probably go with 1 difficulty.
Okay. Oh
Hang on.
wow! Again. Okay, just roll another d6 to see if you have like a crit on this. Oh no, actually it's
it's
because
a minus.
right? Actually, yeah, it doesn't matter then. All right.
16.
Oh, if that was accuracy, that would have been great.
It would have been.
be pretty good.
As far as you can tell, she doesn't be asking specifically for like locations and stuff. She is just laying out the fact that within the city it's hard to get out, but you also already know that if it's outside the city or like closer to the Union Navy, it'll be an easier time getting out. You probably won't need to do any like high G maneuvers or anything like that. If you just get far enough away from the like kind of like the war zone or the AO.
Yep.
And she realizes that you also get just a little bit of a tinge of she's kind of pushing this two-team thing for her own reason, and that reason may involve you, but you don't know what specifically why she would be like so insistent on you splitting up.
That's
Why don't we just travel together? It's gonna be a very nice mother-daughter bonding experience.
Yeah.
Say that. Oh,
exactly.
that was
Is that in character?
no.
No.
Damn.
That's me. That's Colette. Colette is very serious, okay?
Can the
Colette
doctor
actually
say
is
it
doing
though?
tactical stuff.
on.
I'm just saying as a player.
Alright, hiker.
Can the
Yeah,
doctor
wanted to say
it
something.
though? Can the doctor say it?
Oh my
Wow.
god.
I don't know. Hold on.
Like,
Do you want
like-
to? Yeah.
I kind of do. It's like the doctor would be like, I think we should go together. It's a good mother-in-law. And then like it slips and then he's like,
Psychological.
mm.
Psychological assessments.
I will do it as the doctor because it's funny. And then it's just like,
Oh,
just
God.
to add on to the
Oh
shame and
god,
guilt.
dude.
Well, now the squire knows what's going on here.
Yeah. That's also my
That
way of like.
bombshell is just dropped.
Road trip.
Nothing
So,
like a road trip through a war zone. Am I right, fellas? Am I right?
She then says, very well, we should. Yes, we can think on. We have a little bit of time to rest, or we'll need to rest. We can do whatever we come up with. Think on it, but I do think I can take, or me and my team can take to your ship. I'd much prefer it if you took Scott and your friend here. May be able to help him the hallways.
Sorry. Just for clarification, we are aware that the firmament teleportation device can actually like accommodate more than like at least 1,000.
Oh,
Give or
yes. It is.
Oh, okay.
Treat this as the teleportation thing is literally genius.
Yeah,
Think of it as
okay.
like a Stargate.
Yeah,
Basically.
Oh my
yeah.
God.
Okay, now that makes sense. That makes some more sense.
Yeah. So it's not a ship or anything. It is literally because I think Rayla mentioned there was like a
wait.
threshold that looks like an
Yeah.
arc, and yeah, you gather because that was also where the like that panel, that console was that Rayla tried to activate herself. It yeah, it was close to that, and there was one console for each like arc. So you can gather that that's where the teleportation would. That it is a doorway.
Hmm. Also, just one final clarification with the cast people, the
Yeah.
cast thingamabobs. How many people are the one that's the most upset? Are they like the fewer people in the cast, or they're the more, the most, what do you call this? The most numerous.
Actually, again, I think I mentioned this. You kind of don't know.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like
which one's which.
they were like,
So
we
you
just
can-
don't
yeah.
like them.
Yeah, there's
They were like, God
basically
damn it.
yeah, there's essentially some sort of because you don't know this yet. You've not talked to too
Yeah.
many. You've talked to at least 3 from different casts. The professor. There was the what do you call it? The soldier. Soldier does not like the
Told you, boy.
the Praetas. Here, I should bring that up again. This won't be as clean as I want it to be, but this should help. I'll give it as a handout. Be best.
Yo, that would be
Yeah.
good.
I forget I can do this because I'm so used to doing it on the.
On the screen.
Yeah, I should use this. I should
Interesting.
combine these. But essentially, yeah, there was. Here's the drawing. And there we are.
Yep.
Or at least how the
Yep.
professor
Sure. Yeah.
told you about it. Name that properly.
So what are the infirm again? The Preta?
Yes, the infirm are basically. You saw an example of blind.
Are they the blind ones?
Not necessarily the blind one. Gather because infirm. It literally just means people who are disabled.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Yeah. So she then goes, yes, I think you all might need to take some rest, and I'll call my team, and
Magical
we'll figure out a way to get some of these. If you have any plans or any updates on that, you can just come back here, war room, have someone, or I'll mostly be here anyways. Okay. Oh yeah, Treasure Planet. That would have been a better.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
like
Yeah,
imagining
that
that
gate.
sort of.
Yeah,
Swing,
that's
swing,
actually
swing.
a good reference. Yeah, the gate from
Treasure Planet.
Treasure Planet. Yeah.
It's funny because I only recently watched that again.
Oh yeah, it's pretty good. I don't know why people didn't like it. I think it's because it had like 3D element. People were like,
no, it was.
It had no
it's not-
marketing.
Yeah,
no
zero marketing. It was
It had
just
no
like
marketing.
alongside
Disney
Lilo
wanted
and
to sweep it
Yeah.
under the umbrella.
There's that, but there's also like, God, I remember those little Beyblade things that they had, and people used to stack them on top of each other.
Beyblade thing.
Beyblade.
Either way,
Yeah,
moving back, she does say, "Do you have any more questions for me?"
No. None so far.
Well, wish you luck, Ravens. Yeah.
Okay.
So you all are able to. Is everyone leaving the war room, or one of you in front or yeah? What's going on here? I want to know if anyone wants to stir some more drama.
I kind of want to do no. I mean, I'm like.
No, that's enough.
No, what do you mean it's enough?
Leo was happy that there wasn't any fighting.
Yeah,
He's gonna
I-
just leave it at that.
yeah. I would say
You say
like
no fighting, but
None yet, per se.
yeah. I would first off like check on the kids first, but when Rayla's walking away or like wherever Rayla's going, I kind of give that look of like guilt of like I know what I said. earlier.
The question is like everyone, even Mollymock, leaving the war room?
Yes, she
Um,
would.
it-
She would actually
it's a-
go past you this time at this point, but yes. Is anyone staying?
I would like to hold
It's
Leo
worth
back
the kid
before
going.
everyone else has
Hold on.
left.
Let's go Hiker first then. Go ahead, Hiker.
I want to know where first. I'm checking on the kids first because like there's so much pressure on the kids. I'm worried about their mental well-being. It's even Niles. I'm gonna check on both of them first. Like where is Scott going? Because I want to give them a
going
pep talk.
with Niles at this point, since they, they haven't met anyone who can do their respective things. So they're probably just like commiserating.
Oh, okay, so I guess I'll pull away Niles first before Scott, like, because I do need to do the health examination for Scott, so I'll give them both separate pep talks. First, Niles making sure that, he doesn't give away the NHP part to the kid, and then, like, also checking in the kid and making sure that whatever pressures is given by side eyes Colette, side eyes Albatross, the future of 1,000 people going through that portal rest on 2 children. I don't, like, whatever, no matter how old Niles is, he's still a child to me. Like, he's my child.
He,
Feel it.
okay, so Niles literally asks he's like, Doc, I'm going to be real.
What? What is it?
No, but the human, he holds up the picture that he drew of like the humans really did it.
The humans what?
He taps the glow, like wherever he's like, how do you feel? They have that? Do they have feel? How do you feel?
Oh, that's a really strong conversation about
That's
sentience.
a very loaded question.
And like, it depends on what you believe in terms of sentience. Sentience comes with suffering. Have you suffered? Because that's usually where most feelings come from. It comes from something of friction, something that makes you feel angry, sad, happy. It's always missing a part of one type of interaction.
Okay, I got this. I got this. My friend
But-
the squire got this. I got this. Why did Fleur? Why was it? Why
No,
did you
like-
think?
Well, I tried to treat you like I would if I had a child of my own. I'm very worried of the pressures put on you. I know what you can do. And I know that you're special. There's a reason why the universe brought you to us in this very moment. You're not just that. I do that for the NHP part. You're not just that. You're sentient. You have the ability to feel. You're not just a bunch of codes. You'll always be your own individual thing. I understand, like, there's still a lot of things you need to learn, but there's a lot of pressure on you now for you to make a difference for this many people, and I want you to know that this will be stressful, that you will feel a lot of strong emotions that I need to make sure that in the moment when you are most human, don't be too overwhelmed. Like, don't push yourself too much. Know your limits. That's what most humans would do. Understanding your limits and knowing when to ask for help.
Okay. I need help.
Okay, what help do you need?
I need a prescription.
Okay. I don't know what Onic technology is, for one. Like, he's basically now going to look. I think I can do it, because I spoke to Nonary, and like, are we in like a
That idiot!
place?
You talk to that idiot? What does he know? I mean,
That is rude.
yes, I actually
Oh,
make
no,
sure that
yeah.
nobody hears that.
That
Oh,
idiot!
okay.
And Niles said, he said a lot of thoughtful things that I don't need to be human, be me.
Fair.
Why? Nonary being wholesome? Nah!
Like, I'd be like, fair, confused at that comment, and it's like, fair, you don't need to be human, but you just have to understand, there is still a game you have to play. Not a lot of people will accept who you are. You're accepted, but if you want to stay longer, and not be treated any different, sometimes you just have to play the rules a bit.
Yeah,
Human game. You know that, right?
human.
You can be yourself to the right people, but Be careful who you trust with who you are.
Niles looks at like everyone, like at the crowd. But if I be human, then I can't really be me. Can't be me, then I'm not alive. Like Fleur said. All things have a purpose, and they fill in their own spot. I'll eventually come around. Hopefully.
The conflicted look on the doctor is just, I want you to be you. It's just knowing that I can't protect you as much as I can if everyone knows who you are.
Yeah.
Mm.
But there's only so much I can do.
I know.
What we can do.
So, you don't have to worry. I'll do my best.
And like I look at the, in a way I know you're not human because I think you can do it more than what God can. He's human. You're not.
Wow.
If it gets too much for Scott, can you take the burden?
Oh well.
I'll give that small smile. Pat pat.
Yes.
I'll try my best. If I can.
Thanks, Mom.
Hey, I'm a good
Okay.
mom. Horrible friend.
Jeez.
Good mom.
Alright. Next, you're gonna go to Scott. Give him a
Yeah.
little bit of a pep talk.
Yeah,
You
but I
can
can.
do it from Niles.
I can actually segue first to. We can take a break from the thing so that Rayla has a scene. I will just in
Yeah.
that moment of having that pep talk with, like Niles. There's like this segue of the moment where Rayla stops the mom, so I can like just turn and give that guilt
Yeah,
look. So
Alright.
we can
Gonna
do
say.
that.
No,
yeah.
I was
Rayla,
stopping.
do you have something?
I was going to stop Leo as everyone else is walking out.
Oh, okay, Leo. Sorry, I thought
Leo,
mom.
go
Yeah.
ahead.
Yeah, so I would just give that look to like Rayla, kind of like that guilt look, like I know what I said. Like,
I'll read that.
segue to Rayla and Leo.
Yeah, go
I know
ahead.
what I said.
I'm not okay with them. And like the door's closed behind us now, so no one else
Yes,
is here.
I would say it's closed.
And like Leo can tell she is just stressed out.
Yeah.
I'm not okay with them heading to our ship with none of us being around them.
We can make sure that at least some of us are there with them. Right?
We also don't know what might come out of that gate or whatever that they're trying to open up.
I'm not too sure what to think of it either, but at least for right now, seems like they at least know or have used it before. So it seems reliable for now. Though I will say you did well back there. I'm glad I didn't hear any fighting.
I kept my hands away from the weapons, as I said.
Thank you again for doing so. I think things are gonna go smoothly, at least for now.
Do you want me to keep an eye on
I will-
their split group from us? Because I don't know if they're going to try and take our ship away.
I'll make sure to go with them to the ship at least.
Alright.
As you disperse, then.
I was also gonna be like, bro, can I have a chat with Leo too? Sorry,
Oh yes, I
TL.
forgot. Yeah. Go ahead.
Oh,
Everyone's
Do you
speaking
want
with
to chat with Leo, or do you want Rayla there too?
I mean, it's not exactly like a private thing. I was gonna be, yeah. If Rayla would be fine, yeah. Like, if what do you call this, or if Rayla would rather just leave, then that's also fine.
Okay.
But it's an open conversation, so for the most part.
Albatross.
She kind of just wants to be
oil
around
Yeah.
people, like, she kind of wants to be around the person that she trusts the most out of the group at the moment, being Leo. So yeah, she will probably stay and listen.
Okay. Yeah, I just give Rayla a nod. Well, Monsieur Leo, what do you think of the plan so far? We're splitting our troops in two.
Well, it doesn't seem like the best idea, but we think things will go as smoothly as we hope. Then
I have my reservations on it based on my own personal experience on something similar.
do you believe we should all just use the gate then?
The faster we can get out of here, and the more cohesive the force, the better. Not to sound callous, Monsieur, but at least if the Black Gale gets shut down, we're only risking at least, 20 lives for the most part.
With that, he lets out a sigh, and then kind of nods in agreement. Suppose you're not completely wrong about that.
I am simply worried that we are trying to move in an urban environment with an enemy that is in all aspects superior to all our forces.
Agreed. Then maybe we should speak with them again and let them know of our plan now to probably bring things back to just a single group.
Merci. With regard to the caste system and the unruly participants of our, refugees, do you have anyone in particular that you would like me to talk to? I seek to, talk to the refugees and at least get a better idea on what the caste system is. Who hates who and who will be the most unruly of the bunch.
Right. That might be a good idea as well.
And personally, Monsieur, between you and me, if there is anyone who, at least amongst the refugees and among our charge, who will disrupt the movement of our convoy, I would like you to know that I will not hold back.
Understandable. We do need this to go smoothly, so if we need to be a bit forceful, then so be it.
Merci. And one final thing,
Yes?
is the doctor fine?
Yeah.
She's been
I am
better.
concerned on her mental well-being so far in the mission.
I believe it's been a bit taxing for her.
But
Wait,
she
is
will
he
be
always like that? Oh, right, you knew. I forgot.
But will she be reliable, especially when we start taking casualties?
I cannot say for certain. I would like to think so. She has proven to be reliable in the past, but with there being the possibility of casualties, I cannot say for sure.
I will defer to your judgment with regard to her, but I simply would like to raise my issues with regard to her stability. But if you say she is reliable, then I I trust your judgment, monsieur.
Understandable.
With this, I will take my leave. I shall leave. I will start talking to people and start telling them, please stop. Steve, please stop fighting. Otherwise, I'm going to have to forcefully make you stop fighting.
Alright, fantastic.
I carry these colors, man, but I ain't afraid to put these guns up.
Alright, great. Okay, so, I think that should service everyone. Oh, Nonary, yeah, what were you gonna do before we move the scene?
Man, is the doc still talking to him? I don't know.
I think he's already on his way to talk to Scott. I'll say you can interrupt her before she gets to Scott if you want to do something.
Sure.
Okay.
Scott will be
Which
like
way
the last
Wait,
thing.
hold on.
Yeah.
Which way did Fleur go?
Oh, she's currently with Leo, just talking.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's no good for him then.
But I to be fair, I am about to leave. All right, I'm gonna start going around the circle of colors, as we say. Maybe start with the scholars, the diva class. Tell them
Okay.
to chill out. So I'd say, look, I've just opened the door. I'm leaving.
Looking for like the
basically, at this
smartest
point.
looking ones. So yeah, you
Yeah.
intercept Flores. That's who you talk to. Go ahead. Nonary.
Okay, so basically, I want Nonary to strike up a conversation with Fleur, maybe like share stories of her experiences in the past or something.
Oh, you're gonna make me talk.
So how's the
Oh,
weather?
you just-
He's browsing, I guess. I don't know. Like,
Small talk.
talk.
I mean,
Yeah.
like Fleur is still new to the whole Chained Ravens thing, right? So it's like,
Oh,
you know,
yeah.
he's trying to
Yeah.
figure out that part. Like, you know, any old stories or like the yada yada, you know.
Oh yeah, sure. Sure. Yeah, like we meet. I just go, salut, monsieur, comment ça va? Things
You're just-
fine?
Both commiserating. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
things are good.
Okay.
I just wanted to know, since we're gonna be working together for a while, I figured like maybe it's good to get to know each other a little better. Like, you know, especially since we haven't had that much time together, you know, lately.
Oui, well, this is as good a time as ever. Well, I am actually on my way to talk to the divas. I have an assignment from Monsieur Leo. I need to make sure that the populace is as pacified as possible before we move to the gate.
Sure. Well, I'm a little interested in your past exploits, you know, just wondering if you have any, like, I don't know, SCP, wait, no, not that,
SCP, baby.
NHP. Sorry,
Oh my
sorry,
God.
wrong letters, sorry.
What?
I was just wondering if you had any NHP-related stories or something like that.
Oh, you're trying to figure out whether
Ah,
it'd be safe to tell this person. Okay, go.
Yeah, I'm trying to gauge how much of a threat she's gonna be to Niles.
With that, I furrow my brows, and I look like I'm searching for something. Like I'm just lost. Like as we're walking, Colette does indeed fall a little bit silent, and then I just go, the Sunder.
Only bad experiences, huh?
My planet was victim to something similar. You say an NHP. I call it the Sunder, the bringer of the apocalypse, the one who has led to my order being martyred wholesale, the one who has brought Exodus to its knees.
You do have a small flashback
No.
of that. I think I gave you a picture of that, by the way. Yeah, not
Yeah,
you
yeah,
guys.
yeah.
I gave it specifically
No.
to. So yeah, you remember.
Ah, yes.
Vividly.
Yes. Nonary outwardly nodding along, and inwardly like, this is bad.
I am
Inwardly,
curious
this is
about NHPs. I remember Niles bringing up the topic about sentience and how would my religion essentially view NHPs in general. I have never met an NHP before. I am curious. But unfortunately, the only frame of reference I've had, well, it is quite the most unpleasant memories, I will say. In fact, this whole ordeal makes me recall my experiences in Exodus. Henceforth, why I am quite driven and passionate about accomplishing this mission, monsieur.
Yes.
Mark my
boy.
words, monsieur.
Nonary is. Yeah, Nonary
The
is like
mistakes
trying
Hold
to
on, hold
nod
on,
and what
hold on.
happened
Yes,
in
yes.
Exodus.
Wait. Hold on, because there's
Yeah.
a delay. Finish it off first, Fleur.
No, alright.
Then
Oh,
yeah, then,
right.
no,
I'll go
Fleur first.
first.
Yeah, because you're the one with the
Alright.
delay. Go ahead.
Oh, oopsie.
Problem.
Mark my words, monsieur. The massacre that happened in Exodus shall never happen again. So long as I breathe and live. Every ounce of my being, I will stop that tragedy from happening.
Nonary is like nodding and be like, he says something along the lines of, I can feel how much conviction you have. That's very impressive. I'm sure you'll do great
Sometimes-
things in the future.
Sometimes conviction is the only thing I have, unfortunately. Or at least a sense of duty. Henceforth, the Albatross has, well, aided me quite significantly with reforming my life. I suppose the Chain Ravens is similar to you and many of the crew.
Well, as much as I'd like that to be, it kind of feels like everyone has their own thing going on every day. You know?
Really, the sense of individualism is actually quite liberating. It's different from what I've had before, including the Albatross. So I think there are pros and cons in it. I appreciate it quite well.
Liberating. That's certainly a word that would describe that. All right. Well, it seems like we have our own jobs to do, so I'll leave you to it then.
Merci, and
Thank-
good luck to you.
All right. And then Nonary leaves in a hurry or something. back to the garage.
Back to the mechs. So that
Oh,
means
no.
the last thing we'll have here is Scott and the doc. Oh, hey, go ahead, hiker. After your like heart to heart with your child.
Yeah, can I follow where Rayla's going? Assuming they
Oh.
went out. I'm like gonna
Oh,
try.
you're not gonna talk
Well,
to Scott?
I'm gonna
You're go to
actually-
Rayla?
No, I'm gonna avoid Rayla for the whole duration of this.
Oh, the other. Okay.
It'll be obvious that I'm avoiding Rayla at the moment because I said spicy things that everybody
Yes,
heard,
of course.
and the mom
Okay.
showed up. So I'm a bit like ignore guilt. So I'm gonna talk
Yeah.
to. I'm gonna do the usual physical exam, bring the kid to the medical ward, check for any like do the standard test for vital signs. But I'm checking particularly the nerve systems to see if given the exposure that they have to this tech, like how is it affecting them?
No. I'll have you for something regarding that, like a pilot trigger. That's doctor related.
Read this spot. I have a really high spot.
Nope, that's not.
Read the situation?
I don't think. No, that's not medical.
No.
Medical
Patch?
thing.
I have a patch ability.
I guess patch is the closest. Yeah. Oh, I just do a patch for now. Yeah.
Do I get accuracy? Because doctor.
I don't think so. No, not this. Not this.
If I get a low
Succeeded
roll.
anyways. Jeez.
Okay.
Oh, barely.
That's
Barely succeeded. Holy crap. Alright, so
Success is a success, baby.
yeah. Unfortunately, this place doesn't have the equipment isn't as good. It's ramshackle because obviously. They
even
seem
my
to just-
own brought even my own specs, like my own data
Oh,
board.
no, no.
and-
I'm just. Yeah, that's what I was getting at. Is that
Okay.
the medical ward here literally just like whatever they could find that wasn't destroyed from like the hospitals and stuff, and whatever small medical supplies, pharmacies that they've raided is here. So even with all of that, it's still a bit difficult to do your like regular checkup, but you have your equipment with you, so you're able to at least be confident that you can see Scott's physical, mental condition is pretty good considering. Physically, there's not really much going on with him. He seems to be just like a regular, healthy,
Oh my god.
like 13-year-old.
My bad.
Mentally, is there anything specific that you're looking for?
I guess it's like any kind of anomalies, like because they've been exposed to. Because the keyword she's eyeing is that they've had this kid go through like this thing so many times. I'm looking for any kind of anomaly, anything from blood sugars. You know how paranoid and critical this doctor
Yes,
is. She's
of
gonna go
course.
through all the checklists, all the way to genetics. If there's any, like, even a small bump in like the heart rate, she's gonna look into that and zero in. Because
Jeez.
there's an impossibility that this kid would be unhealthy given the amount of exposure. There has to be
Yeah,
something
of
that's reflected
Well,
physically.
you technically, since you don't know much about, yeah, you like really, like scans and whatnot. It does get a bit uncomfortable, obviously. Scott at one point does ask, this is a lot of tests. Is this really necessary?"
I look at Scott and goes, do you trust me as your doctor?
Of course not.
As your friend. Then she gives like this small smile. I hope you understand that at the last time I checked on you, you were, I forgot what issue they had. Now they're healthy.
You, I left that up to you.
Oh, okay. I forgot
So you
why
can fill
I
in
declared.
that. You can fill in that gap with whatever you want.
You were in the worst of health when I first saw you. You were my most critical case. If anything, you were my lesson to look for every possible situation. And you coming back to me again, something tells me that I have to learn that lesson again and again. You have been exposing yourself to this tech. We don't know if you have exposed yourself to radioactive levels of things. I have to make sure that you are sound and healthy for you to be able to use that tech. You are transporting a lot of people, and that is a lot of responsibility, and I have to make sure that you are healthy. You understand that, right? Your
Scott
responsibility.
Yeah, Scott smiles at the fact that you are, that what you're saying essentially. And he goes, "I'm glad you haven't changed a bit, Doc."
Tired, haggard smile. 6 years I haven't changed. Still paranoid. But I just go, yes, I'd like to think I haven't changed much, and I try not to. For the
So
most
there's the physical side of things, and again, you mentioned anything physically. Again, even with your tools, you don't really find anything. Again, you're reasonably confident that there's nothing wrong physically. You even have, you mentioned radiation. You want to make sure these things aren't radioactive. You don't get anything from that. There's no like degradation of DNA or anything like that from exposure to like rays or something. No, as far as you can tell, he is healthy. Albeit like a bit, maybe a bit mal, because obviously
malnourished. I give them like a hydration, like a hydrate solution.
Yeah.
Okay. A protein bar.
Perfect.
And then I tell them, like, I know there's a lot of responsibility in you being so young, but I hope you acknowledge that you will have your limits, and should not hesitate to ask for help. Niles, my like my child, like, and then she realizes there's a flashback scene of inside, like realizes like there's this.
God, you've really adopted your NHP buddy there.
No, she realizes in that moment when the words of Niles going like, if I'm not who I am, like if I play human, I'm not who I am. If I'm not who I am I even like? Then it replies to her, and then she realizes like, in that moment, she can't keep him as her kid, and that kind of like, she kind of pauses. Like, my friend is there to help you. You understand? He's just as special as you, but he can take it a bit more and help you.
That'd be helpful if he could do what I could, but this is also kind of my responsibility. So,
just your responsibility to understand that you have limits, and do not push yourself to the point that you will lose yourself, and a lot of people are relying on you. You do not hesitate to understand your limitations and ask for help.
The boy from you nods. I understand.
She doesn't speak anymore, so her mind's like kind of heartbroken that I can't keep Niles. He can't be Niles. He has to be free. He has to
be Free Willy.
It's less like a child now. It sounds like you have a dog or something.
It is. And then I just like pat Scott. It's like, it's nice seeing you again. And good luck with your mission. And trust your gut, okay? Consider your limits. Tell your friends. No,
don't worry, Doc. I think it's something your father said before. What was that again? If you run, you gain one. Oh, you don't remember your
Nope. Nope, I lost. My brain's like, wait, what?
Yeah, there you go. If you run, you gain one. If you move forward, you gain 2 or more. Can't back down now.
Good. I'm like teary-eyed. It's like, oh, Dad. I'm gonna remember to give him a call when I get out of this.
When?
I'm gonna. No, like, when?
If.
Oh my God!
Sorry.
When? No, I'm putting death flags. When? I'll make sure I'll give my dad a call when all this is over, and give Niles a hug, and let him know he can be his own person, thing, entity.
He can be himself. He can be nice.
He can be
so
nice.
That's physical, all good. I think you wanted some mental stuff as well, or are you okay with what you have right now?
Doctor biology. If you're saying that everything from the nervous system and all the hormones and the levels of neurotransmitters and nerves are fine, she's not gonna go through the MSE.
Okay, fantastic. Okay, let's move on to. I think we're covering everyone. Does anyone else want to do anything? Because you're about to rest up, and I think most of you are doing some sort of like information gathering. well?
Rayla is waiting at Hiker's mech.
Ooh.
Oh,
Okay.
let's go.
We'll get to that in a little bit. If that's the case. Who was going to the Devas again?
Me.
Okay. So there's two of you, right? Or is it only?
Nah, just me.
Oh, okay. Nonary like stepped away, went to the. Right.
And Nonary said he's gonna speedrun to Niles when he gets the
Okay.
chance.
Alright, good. So yeah, Floor, you're the only one with the eyes on. Everyone has to deal with their own shit. This is beautiful. This is like a Gundam show. Thanks, guys. It's only one person who's always just like, "Alright, we need to do this." Everyone else has like drama.
Yeah.
Perfect.
I have drama,
Alright.
but I keep it away. Goddamn, I have a mission to fulfill.
Exactly. Alright, great.
While
Let's
the
say
doc
you.
is like
Yeah, the doc.
cause drama.
Alright.
I will say, look, I will say after I deal with the people and
It's very
Me.
funny, but yeah.
quote unquote pacify people, I will go talk to the doctor before I rest.
Wow. Jeez. God, alright.
What did the doctor do?
I'm super interested in this. Alright, but first you're going to talk to the Davis for now.
Yeah.
And I believe
The representative.
I did not have this info before because
Mhm.
it was off the cuff. So I am giving you now roughly
Yeah.
like the census of
Okay.
the people because you would have been I believe
me just
the previous
learn
person
this
gave this
one.
to you already, Diana. It's just I
Yeah.
didn't have that on hand yet, so I
Yeah,
Got this
I
pie chart
remember.
thingy. so that's the breakdown.
No, good job. Nice. Look at that. We actually. have a pie
Unfortunately, the
chart.
colors I could, so they don't match like what their color's supposed to be. I'll fix
That's
that some other
okay.
time, but for the
That's
moment,
okay.
yeah.
So what
They
are we
have.
looking at? Damn, Preta. So those. Okay, fuck. The Preteriag and the Manusia are the biggest one.
Davis are
Okay.
the least populous of all of them.
Yeah.
So you go. So it's a pretty small group, and they seem to keep to themselves. Although,
Okay.
as I mentioned, there are medical professionals in some of them, so they all went to like. Some of them are in the medical ward. Some of them are going around, making sure people aren't, hurt. Because it would be pretty awful if they just died of an infection while trying to
Yeah.
escape. Alright.
Cool.
So you're looking for what would be like a leader of sorts.
Yeah, whoever the representative is.
Okay. So you can see, and some of these people are talking. Some of them are really like older than like the professor that you talked to on the Union ship. There's one that stands out though.
Mhm.
Which stands out to you because everyone seems to defer to her
Okay.
when they're like trying to like talk about stuff, and she seems to not have that patch on her that all of the other
Interesting.
Cornish seem to have, but you can at least tell that she is local, because she has the same like skin tone as the rest of the other Coronish. Just
Yep.
yeah, she doesn't seem to have that patch, even though everyone here that's Coronish also has that. So yeah, you go up to her then directly, or
Yes.
are you gonna listen in? What are you gonna do? What's your approach?
Are they busy? Like, are they talking? Are they having a dialogue? Things like that.
She is not. She seems to just be like sitting down. She's drinking something. Her clothes are still pretty like fancy. Obviously, it's a
Mhm,
bit
yeah.
dirty
Okay.
because of the situation, but yeah. She
No,
doesn't seem to be
I'll
busy
knock
yet.
first. I will knock first.
They're not in a room, but yeah, you knock on
Okay, never mind.
it to catch her attention. That's okay.
Yeah.
And she looks to you and says, "Oh, hello."
Pardon for this intrusion, but this is urgent. This is regard to the evacuation. I have concerns that need to be brought up, and this does not just pertain to you, but this pertains to everyone who will be part of the refugee convoy.
she looks at you because you still have your clearly out.
Oh yeah, all the time.
Ah, so you are to be our savior. Is that correct?
You flatter me. We simply do our jobs. But our main concern is we have noticed that there seems to be trouble amongst the different castes. And I will be straightforward. The group more than likely will be traveling as one massive group. I came here to notify you that we would like as much as possible to reduce friction in between the castes.
As you keep while you're here, and she looks at you once and kind of like just almost staring directly into your soul.
Yeah.
She
shit.
she waits for you to finish, and after you finish, she says, "The other one was more polite. You haven't even introduced yourself."
My name is Loyal Wing Fleur. Apologies. But as we are in a war situation, unfortunately sometimes politeness is thrown out of the window.
Spoken like a true warrior. However, we should still have some sort of decorum if we're to get to know each other.
I agree.
And damn it, I didn't do it justice. But she then introduces herself as, "I am Christian," because I love this woman.
Her voice now is in my head. Fuck.
Yeah.
Fuck.
I am the adjunct professor of the local university. Well, I used to be at the very least. God, I can't do that voice. It's so hard to do, but I'll do my best.
No, it's
Pleased to meet you, Mademoiselle Christian. But please, again, back to the matter at hand. We are simply concerned about the friction in between the castes. Is there anything that we can do to at least smooth out these frictions?
I think you'll find that these roles we found ourselves in are not easily broken. It's not easily mended. There's history you are not aware of. And I appreciate the fact that you know this is a highly irregular situation, but that's not how people work. My only advice to you would be keep them as separate as
I cannot guarantee that things will be separate, but we will do our best. I will at least bring this up to the war committee when the next briefing occurs.
I wish you luck.
I nod.
A bit of advice as well. Don't. You mean well, but this is something. This is something we've had to live with. Just saying that this is a war situation will not sway most people. You could sway the Asuras with that sort of chatter, but the rest might not see it that way.
I smile. I look at her in the eye and I say, I hope that demeanor of yours does not change when the bullets start flying and your brains become splattered on the pavement.
As I said, manner and decorum are required, and I believe you've seen war. Don't misunderstand. I might be a scholar, but I've seen more than my fair share of battlefields.
I have not seen war. I've lived in war. I've been through war. I've been born through war. But I understand what you're trying to say, mademoiselle. But please heed this. You have not seen true war, and I urge you to listen to my words. Lest you wish to breathe another day. This is not a threat. This is me merely stating the facts.
Once again, seems to be amused just what you're saying. She hasn't broken her, her friendly smile towards you, although the eyes seem to create a little bit of vitriol, even at the start. That hasn't changed as much, but she still has this, like the face of politician that she keeps up like a facade of some sort. And she's just very quaint. Yes, I think you might you'll definitely fit in with the Asura. Maybe you should start with them and have the rest of your group deal with everyone else. Unless your other compatriots are as war experienced as you.
They come in many colors, mademoiselle. I simply am the one that was draped in red. I will take my leave. Merci.
Best of luck to you, loyal wing. Turns away from you and continues her. Now that you're closer, she seems to be drinking some sort of tea, but you don't know what kind of tea they'd have right now.
Damn, they got the politician tea, man. Alright, next one. Man, I'm blowing through these casts awfully quick. Alright, Azura time. We're gonna
you already
go.
met the soldier, so let's go to.
I'll
is
brief
anyone
them.
else-
I will brief them.
Yeah. Is anyone else doing
No.
jobs or nonary?
Yeah,
Are you
it's
going
fine. I'm
somewhere?
happy. Like, it's fine. Let's jump somewhere. I'm not gonna.
Not
they're gonna
are
do
you
through.
gonna run up to Niles or?
Oh, is that just
Donner is going back to the garage. He ain't part
okay.
of the talking part.
Okay.
Oh goodness.
Okay. With that said, I
Oh,
think...
then.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I think we could go for like the dock and
Oh god. Oh god.
Oh, really?
People wanted
Oh.
These people wanted softer. Fuck.
Oh, okay.
Panic.
Okay. Easy. But I would like to like make a note. I'll try and talk to as many of the cast as possible.
okay.
Obviously, Flair won't be that aggressive. She was only that aggressive because she's being a little bitch.
Oh, I'm glad you did.
But yeah,
she is
I-
date. No, that wouldn't be you.
Yeah, she's a diva. Pompous motherfuckers. Anyway. Yeah, I'm not really sure how many of the cast can Fleer talk in like this short of a time span. If she can only talk to the Azura, then that's fine.
Okay, I'll just clock that for now because you've already met someone there already.
Yeah.
You have, like,
I'm fine with that.
So you'll just you don't need to roll for that.
Yeah, I'll just be like, bro, please don't shoot, don't do anything stupid.
Yeah.
All right, just follow us, please, for the love of God.
Yeah, it's not even like it's, as far as you can tell, the Asura are soldiers, kind of like you, so they understand your language.
Thanks,
Yeah.
thanks, bro.
No problem. Wait. Oh, you gotta go to the bio break? I thought
I
you were gonna be
need
next.
to go. I need to go. I need to go. I need to go.
Let's take like maybe just 5 minutes, and then
Yeah,
we
thank you.
have
Yeah,
45
happy
minutes
with
left. Yeah. So
Yep.
Take 5, everyone.
Yay!
Jeez. Ow. Ah. Hello, Rayla. We're not done yet. You and your mother aren't done yet. Yay! Yeah, the rolls are pretty good. No one saw anything.
We suffer in silence.
Mhm. I don't know. Yeah, well, pretty good as a leader.
I thought you were gonna stay back and talk to your mom. What
You're-
the heck?
You're again, you're very decisive, which is needed here. So,
True.
the very least, you keep things forward. So I guess that's your role as a leader is deserved. Okay, great. So yeah, I'm gonna be back at like 5:04. I think we had like a couple of minutes there. 5:04, 5:05.
Okay.
Because I need to go to the bathroom and
Sam.
get all of this out of my body.
All right.
Right, 5 minutes then.
Yeah. ERB.
Yes, we did, Carlo. There's a bit more on top of after everything.
There's so much. It's so good. It's so good.
Don't worry, there's more that me and Demo have just suddenly just made up to have. I hope, like, whilst we're in the midst of it, the pizza doesn't come and get delivered mid thing. It's just like mid emotional fucking talk, and it's like, pizza's here. Hang on.
Here.
And then just like come back with like 2 pizzas in hand and like the soda, and just like
Yeah, it's just
go straight
Rayla,
back
like,
to it.
Rayla, it cuts to like Rayla, it's like, hold on, pizza's here. Walks away from Hiker.
Walks from Hiker, goes to the front door, grabs it, and just like comes back, places it down. Now where were we?
Yeah.
Hello? Am I here? Am I
Welcome.
here?
Are you here?
Am I?
Yeah. Are you here,
You
Doc?
That's a good question. Am I really here? Oh god, it's gonna start to get cold. I turned on that
It is
heater.
pretty cold.
Like I think 1 degree guys
It's-
is Melbourne. 1 degree.
Yeah, it's on the single digits. It's been very fun. I like
No,
my
it's
balls getting frozen off. It's very fun.
So fucking cold, man. I can't. It's like I'm dying
It
at
is
7
cold.
degrees.
Uh,
Why
like,
is
to
it
be
like
fair,
this?
it's only 12 degrees. It's not bad. We're in the double digits.
I'm enjoying summer.
Yeah.
Please,
Oh my
summer.
gosh.
Take
Be
me,
nice
take
if
me
it
where
was
you're at.
summer here.
Yeah.
I can't wait for it to be Tuesday because the lowest temperature is gonna be 2 degrees. Only, come on, you didn't want to go
Lowest is
0
six.
degrees?
So it's
Come on,
no,
Melbourne.
don't challenge it. Don't challenge it. Fuck. Don't do it.
I think we've hit the negatives at least once in Melbourne. That was a fun time.
No, I'm in pain. I'm already in pain at 6, 7 degrees. I can't do it.
Come to Melbourne where it rains while it's on winter.
Yeah,
It's a
wala din dito.
experience.
I hate it. I fucking the rain cold combo. Fuck that shit. Anyway,
My mom and sister hated the crap out of it. They
Ooh,
were like
by the
wearing
way,
so
I'm
many
gonna-
layers.
Let me just spoil a little for both Vetra and Mars. I think you're the only 2 for the Dagger Heart next week, right?
wait, the only 2?
No, I meant
I mean-
in this call.
Yeah, okay. I was like, oh wait, did Vetra inform you about that they might not be in the session next week.
Next week? Oh no!
Because later, we'll talk about it later.
Oh yeah. We'll talk about it later.
Hmm?
So, yeah, I just wanted to like
What? Nothing. We're not talking shit about you. No.
just so you can. I'm letting you see
No.
like a preview. And just
Ooh.
where?
pardon my.
Ooh.
What the fuck?
Oh,
have
damn, look at that. It's
I
moving.
have
Yo.
I have mixed
Very
feelings.
nice.
Yeah. I'm probably gonna animate that a bit
Nice.
better, but yeah,
This
Already
for
good.
is this for
That's
Lancer
a
or
different
is this for
things.
Daggerheart?
that's
Dagger.
Daggerheart.
No, the spoilers. The spoilers, because no one else will know about it.
You
But
meant to say we're gonna have a
Yes.
Zoids in Lancer, let's go.
Yeah, they already had like a boar.
Yo.
yeah,
Yeah, the
the
war.
last one.
So I will only be good for the first 2 hours
This
of
is for
Daggerheart.
choruses still, right?
Yes, this
Okay,
is the one with the
Oh,
our
you
Lancer
get
thing.
to
Okay,
do
we're
this
back.
too?
I can do
Okay,
like the
okay.
first hour, first 2 hours of Daggerheart.
Yeah, we can talk about it later.
Yeah, later.
Lancer
Okay,
time.
so going back.
Oh,
Now
shit!
that, yeah, we're just gonna. Honestly, we didn't need to. We could have just had them like. So go ahead, Rayla, Doc. Talk it out.
Talk? What do you mean talk? As far as after the awkward discussion of the hey, this would be a fun bonding time with mother and realizes that, doesn't look at
Oh,
and then like
God.
realizes the stuff I've said and just avoided, I've avoided Striker like the plague. I've stayed in the med lab a bit longer than usual, did my usual stuff, and then I walked back to the Lancaster, looking everywhere for like I'm kind of paranoid. Like, I know the stealthy bitch is gonna be somewhere, but I'm like, I don't see them. It's fine. I'm sure they've forgiven me. I'm sure they've talked things out. I'm sure everything is.
But because Rayla is a mercenary whose specialty is stealth,
I am not invisible at the
yeah, I know,
mech.
but the Doc also isn't as
Perceptive.
attentive
Yep.
for that kind of stuff, especially you in particular, are very good at hiding your presence. So same as with Leo, she does not see you, but you see her.
I make myself very well seen right in front of her mech.
Oop. Yeah, so let's say Hiker, Doc, as you feel like safe, okay, Rayla must be out there somewhere. As you take a step towards
Yeah, it's
your
all
mech,
kind of
suddenly Rayla just comes out of like one of the legs. She was like kind of hiding behind it, or had her back to it, and then is now standing in front of it.
And
Both of you make eye contact. Go.
Rayla will
Uh,
start walking
Yep.
slowly to Hiker.
nervously, hey,
Slowly starts turning invisible as she's walking towards.
Oh, that's not. It's like the
No.
it's like the Predator.
Yep. This is, and like there is little to no emotion on her face as she's walking towards Doc, as it just materializes into nothing.
I look around. I'm like, Rayla, like,
And then a slap to Doc.
and she, yeah, just the moment that slap happens, the dramatic, like she collides into one of the legs, clasping her face. It's like her eyes go wide, as it's like a really sharp slap, and she just collides in one of the legs. Her back is against it, still holding the face. And then
And
like she's kind of looking around now.
no, when I deal damage of any sort, or like the slap, the invisibility wears off.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah,
She
the
is-
attack basically kind of.
Yep, so she's slapped her and standing. I don't know if Doc is like leaning up leaning low against the.
I'm crouched down, so you're slightly higher by an inch.
Then Rayla slams her fist against Hiker's mech's leg, right above her.
Hey. Oh. Oh no.
That's. God, that is the least convincing slap I've ever seen in my life.
That is Nora Honor. How dare you?
I know. She can do better than that.
That's Nora Honor.
Yeah, this
She's
is
old
so not
enough.
convincing at all. No, it's
This is Denma herself.
Oh, we're getting sidetracked. Continue.
Don't tell them. Don't tell them. This hiker right now. She's locked eyes on.
Yeah, you both locked eyes with the other. Yeah, you're correct. I don't know how strong that was.
I have an assault of 4.
I figured. How about this? Can you just tell me, Doc? You can decide whether you had any defense against that.
No.
No.
No,
All right. So
it's
you're
like-
bleeding from your mouth then.
You
You feel like one of your teeth is like a bit loose.
What? No, not that. I mean, I think I can take a hit, just enough for my mouth to bleed, but not enough. Don't take my tooth out.
Okay, fine.
It's a slap that will catch her attention and make the inner mouth bleed, but not enough
Okay,
to take
there
out
you
a
go.
tooth.
I guess yeah, the slap was only strong enough for you to like basically bite your cheek on the inside.
Yeah, and it's like yeah, and then like it paints the side of her teeth red, and she's just like looking at like it definitely caught her attention. No one's hit her in her life, not even her dad. She's normal. It's like she's too stunned to speak.
That is for talking shit about my family, and you talking about my family has fucking brought them here.
I didn't know that was your mom. I didn't know she would be here. I didn't know.
I'm not gonna hit you again. That was all that was needed for that talk. Now with what's going to happen next with this mission, after what Fleur has spoken of, you are getting reckless. With anyone's life that is in danger, you are becoming reckless. And if you are a doctor who thinks that everyone is going to be compliant and not hurt each other, you must be living in a dream. Everyone out in the universe is out for their own fucking greed. It's kill or be killed. That's how I've lived. That's how you should know the world as being. Now that slap, and she grabs the doc by the face. That slap is nothing compared to everything else that is out there. You either learn to accept that fighting is going to be a part of what being a Lancer is, or you're going to have to leave the Lancer life behind. If you still want to protect people, still be a Lancer and learn to fight, instead of just always being in the back. This mission can have a lot of people die, or everyone survive. And as Fleur said, if anyone gets hurt or is in danger, you become a risk. So learn to accept that some people might die on this mission. And she lets go of her face and removes the fist from the wall.
It's like one tear that falls, and he goes, "I've chosen not to fight. because I let you all fight, and I'm just there to keep you guys alive. I I can't hurt people. I can only keep you guys alive. Isn't that enough? You not being there.
No. Hurting people to protect the others is what we Lancers do. We fight so that others don't have to. I have killed so I can survive. I've learnt to hide when I cannot fight. Going out there and deciding not to fight, to not hurt others, is a child. A child living in a dream.
The hiker's just like in this moment of she starts to slide even lower and lower, and another tear falls and she looks down. After this is over, after this, maybe you're right. Maybe I'm not supposed to be a Lancer. I can't fight. The moment I hurt someone, I won't be what I am. You can kill, and that's what I trusted you for. That's why I'll do everything to make sure you don't get hurt, no one else gets hurt. They can do that. But if I'm forced to carry the blow, if it's a dream, maybe I'm not meant for this nightmare. I want to help people without having to kill. I'd rather be killed. I've protected Niles from those turrets. Was it reckless? I just wish you were there. You're all a lot braver than me in combat. I am not meant to wield. I'm never meant to be here. I know that. I've been seeing it day in, day out, that I am not meant for this line of work. And maybe you're right. I have to think about this, and if I get out of here, she kind of stops there, and she looks up. At least, I'm sorry, but at least I don't have to. She stops and goes, I'm sorry about your family. It was out of line. We all have our skeletons and our ghosts. I just wanted you to be there. That's all. My outburst was because I just wished you were there, holding the gun, and not me.
As
This is
both
what
of
we
you are
get, though.
having this, yeah, as both of you are having this heart-to-heart, you actually didn't realize your soldier friend was just standing nearby, waiting for all of this to end, and he pipes in and says, excuse me.
Oh shit.
Yeah, are you always like this?
Oh shit. Nope. But I go, nope. Nope. I'm like, I suck in all the tears and the blood in my mouth. Like, nope, nope. It's totally fine. Were you looking for Colette? Colette's right over there. Cracked voice.
No, I'm trying to figure out. One of your friends already talked to me, and we're trying to see if we could come up with a plan. However, you all don't seem to be in the best condition for this. Are you sure?
I'm just a combat medic. I'm just a doctor. She kind of looks at Rayla. Like, as if she's like, because of what Rayla did, she's made up her mind, like, she's not a Lancer at this point. Like, after this, she's gonna hang up the mantle.
Oh, she's when he looks at you guys, he does seem a bit more because when you came in with your mechs and stuff, he was like a bit, yeah, these are my people. But looking at you now, right now, at least in this very moment, he seems to be disenchanted.
Oh no, he's no.
Yeah, he's a little bit like maybe he's not my people.
A bit wary.
He then continues, well, if you're done, perhaps we can have the rest of the Asura talk to you. You can give us our mission parameters. Still defer to you.
Who are you talking, doctor?
For both of you, basically, like your group.
Oh shit. Oh, okay. I'll tell Colette. I sniff and I immediately like kind of wobble away, dizzy.
Great. So, for the moment, I think we can leave it off here because yeah, I'm also a little bit medicine's not kicking in yet. So, we'll leave it off for here, and I'll say that before the end of our next thing, yeah, we'll have like a really long break, it seems.
Oh.
Because we won't be here on the 29th, no, the 23rd, right?
No.
No, the 30th.
30th, yeah.
No game on the 30th, and when's the next one?
Okay.
It's going to be...
Wait, we don't have a game on the 30th? We don't have a game on the
Really?
30th?
Yeah, someone's not available. Most people aren't available, right? Or am I...
No, I'm in. I'm
I'm
in 30.
free.
Oh, yeah.
No, I think you're thinking about. I think you're thinking about the other game, maybe.
Oh, god damn, my brain is fried. Alright,
It's okay.
look,
It's okay.
here, you decide on the... You do the...
I'll
Hey,
do
wait.
it. Just sorry. Don't worry about it. No, I'll
Alright,
do it.
but
I'll
for-
handle it. Don't
yeah, for the
worry.
moment, we'll say that as Darrell leads you to, or Ashwin leads you to like the other Sura and like gathers the rest of the party, we'll do some of the planning, maybe off stream or just in our chat for the moment.
Yeah.
The next one we can just like continue for.
Full combat. Full combat.
No, we'll see. Depends on what you guys decide. But yeah, just we'll do that in our Discord chat. Some of that planning is like, it's not good television. This drama is good television. So
Yeah.
Sorry if that was a bit much for some people.
oh,
Wow.
that's well,
No, it was great. No, let it be
Good
known.
for me.
Okay, just a little. I let people like I let Vetro go like slap me, do a cabadon, do it, I can do it. Yeah, don't worry, I can set this.
okay.
Let
With
it be known.
that said, though,
I still have to talk to the doc, by the way.
there's still so much talking.
I like.
But
I
we'll
like how,
yeah,
it's
we'll
like,
just
I like how
condense
everyone's.
that.
Yeah, I like how everyone's talking to the doc and it's like real serious. Meanwhile, now it's like you're the best doc. You're right in this, and it's like meanwhile, you're not cut out to be a Lancer. Meanwhile, now you can do this stuff. It's like so polar opposite.
Okay.
The drama.
Before it thank you once again, everyone. In 2 weeks, hopefully.
Yeah. And
And
Carloski said that it was good drama in the background while they were playing War Tales. Thank you. It was good. I loved it. Hey, drama. Tune in
More
for more drama on the 30th. But we're gonna raid now to Kuro Akutenshi. They're starting out their streamer thing. They are the Shiny Crow Boy. So it's fitting that the Chain Ravens will raid to a Shiny Crow Boy. So we're gonna do that.
two different
Ranger Gang
corps.
raid. Yeah, all the burbs. Wait, okay. Let me grab.
Birds together strong.
Birds together strong. Okay, I'm just gonna go chain Ravens gang. Let's go. I'm gonna use that message. Chain Ravens. Wait. Chain Ravens raid. Shiny Crow Boy. That's gonna be my message. That's it.
But there is
Copy that.
another private thing that I want to do as Rayla Nero, that I would ask
Okay.
for something in private, for that to be in private sometime through the
Oh.
week.
Yes. Yeah, if you have any secret stuff, yeah, you can just message
Because
me.
something that Doc said through that last few bits, I was like, well, shit.
Yeah, it's like, oh. So if this is a way for me to play Harrison Armory, thank you. Yeah. The pacifist route is just grinding my gears. Like, I'm wanting to go murder hobo at this point. Dude.
Listen, if the doc goes, Niles might come with, because that's like the only person that's actually like talked to him besides Nonnery.
Okay, we rated out